Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. The Last Minute Laura morning show. And I'm Laura. In this Last Minute Laura morning show, we get together Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. to hang out, to craft together, and to just generally pass the time in a whimsical and crafty way. Perhaps not always whimsical, but, you know, sometimes we've had whimsicality here on occasion. For example, my very whimsical overalls, looking absolutely fab. I did rip off some of the letters. I tried multiple times to get them to stick down. They didn't want to, so I lost the words save and the. Wow, holy chipper like none before. You on way stronger meds. Wow, so do a spin with the overalls. No, you know what it is? Alex isn't working today because it's a holiday, which means I was all on my own upstairs this morning. Alex is still sleeping because he deserves a sleep in every once in a while. That man is up at 6 a.m. every single day of the year, except for holidays. And when it's holidays, that man will sleep until I wake him up. So the probability of him waking up before the stream, it's not 0, but it's less than 100. So I am chipper because I am wide awake and I am ready to go. And I decided I didn't want to put a full face of makeup on today because Alex's mom and sister are coming in the afternoon. And I don't want to have to wash my face before they come. So I just had more time. And I ate breakfast. And I took my meds. I'm basically just better than everyone else today. Not actually, but I am feeling good. Also, I had a piece of kielbasa just now, and kielbasa is like my favorite food. Probably one of my top five, I would say. Kielbasa is in my top 5. And I went to the Russian store to get it, so it's like even better. I think it's like the Polish store, but a lot of the people in there are Russian. We don't have a Russian store in Hamilton. We only have the Polish. We have the Eastern European store. Like in Toronto, there's like a Russian store, a Ukrainian store. In Hamilton, all the Eastern Europe gets put together. So I went to the Eastern Europe store and I picked out some kielbasa. I also got a whole smoked mackerel. I don't know what I did that for. In my head, I was like, Alex's mom uses this in food. But I didn't think beyond that, which the next sentence would be on holidays, on New Year's Eve. So I said to Alex, well, it can be Easter. It's Easter weekend here. And he said, it's not Easter weekend, Laura. The Orthodox Russian Easter weekend is a different weekend than this. So we won't be celebrating Easter with Alex's mom and sister this weekend because it's not Easter and they don't celebrate things ahead of time. For example, I can't give Alex's sister, her birthday present early, even if I'm not going to see her at her birthday, and I can't give his mom a Mother's Day gift early, even if we're not going to see her on Mother's Day, because, I don't know, it's probably like bad luck or bad juju or something. So, neither here nor there. The point is, I am a good daughter-in-law, and I went and got the Russian, like, it's not ice cream, it's like cheesecake, but you put it in the freezer. They're like cheesecake bars, but they're a Russian thing. I got those. I got the smoked mackerel. I got something called sala, which is like pork fat that's been rendered and has seasoning in it. And you can either use it as a cooking oil or as like a butter replacement. I don't know. His mom bought it once, so I bought it. And I also got rye bread because his mom eats rye bread. And we got Diet Coke. We got everything so that we're going to have food, the mandatory morning foods, you know, like fruit. Anyway, so it's going to be great. It's probably going to be very chaotic. And my sisters are both like, what are you doing? Why did you say yes? My sister-in-law, Alex's sister, has a standard poodle named Austin. And he is so cute. And he's a little rambunctious, but he's not he's not like a bad dog. He's just a little rambunctious. Like, it's not like he's like peeing and pooing in the house or destroying things. It's just he's rambunctious like he's a puppy. But he's big. And as you can see, there's like only breakable things around. Literally, I reached out and immediately found a pot. There's just breakable things everywhere. And so my sisters, both of them, were like, what are you doing? Things are gonna get broken. And I was like, ha, joke's on you. I don't have anything that's sentimental. So if anything gets broken, it's no never mind to me. So I'm just going to vibe. That's my plan. If the dog is dramatic and causes trouble, it's for 3 days. I'm really not concerned. That tail of his is going to clear all the tables in your place. Yeah, probably. So I'm going to do that this afternoon, trying to kind of, you know, navigate making my home a little bit more dog friendly. But my house is also a tiny, if you didn't know. It wouldn't be tiny, but I am a hoarder, so it is tiny. There's not a lot of space to do activities. This is supposed to be the living room, but instead, this is my office. This would be a living room. That's the fireplace, so that would be the fireplace, and then this would be the living room. However, we went ahead and skipped having a living room so that I could have a better workspace. So, and because we don't have people over usually. However, this weekend we're going to have people over, and I'm going to be the hostess with the mostest, and it's going to be fine, and it's going to be fine. Do we have a cat that hates other people and creatures? Yes. Do we have birds that probably will scream at new people and a new dog? Yes. Do we have a dog that... Toby, you're lying literally on the only thing that's not a dog bed. Can I show you this? I don't know if it'll work. Okay. Underneath my table, let me see if I can bend it enough. Underneath my table here, Toby's dog bed. He's currently sleeping on the only thing in the dog bed area that isn't a dog bed. Bro, the whole thing is a dog bed. You're sitting on my seat, and you're sitting on it upside down, my sweet little bean. My sweet little beanbag chair. Let me just move all the things that aren't beds out of your way so that you don't get confused and lie down on the only thing that's not a bed. You sweet little man. All right, let me show you my very cool overalls. Oh, these overalls. Oh, these. Oh, I did it myself. Yeah, I did it myself. Oh, those are bees. These are the bees. Oh, that was a ball of yarn. I thought I stomped on you, mister. And we've got all these cool patches, lots of sensory, picky. Oh, we got a loose one. We'll have to re-iron that side, or I'll just yank it off. Anyway, I'm obsessed. Look at my little heart bum. Cute. And my little F-ice bum. Cute. I showed my sister and she was like, we don't have ice in Canada. And I was like, most of my subscribers are in the States. It's fine. I think I can also say fuck ice. I don't think you have to be an American to say fuck ice. Do you? Is that a rule? Have they made that a rule? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Alas, I also poured all of my earrings all over the floor this morning. I still haven't cleaned them up. I decided I will do that after the live stream because I got a little bit rage about it. When I say rage, I'm not really a rageful person. I'm gonna be honest. But I could be someday. Maybe I'll turn into one. Also, yesterday I hadn't painted anything, and my April rule is all of the days of April I will paint something. I know that's supposed to be my rule for 2026, but I'm trying. So this is all I did. It may not be anything, but I put paint on a paper, which means I did a painting. It's not a thing, but it is a painting, and you can't tell me I'm wrong. Nope, same sentiments here. Such a bad institution. Okay, so I missed Wednesday. Sorry about it. It was April 1st. I could have made an April Fool's joke about it, but I literally forgot. I went out on Wednesday and did all of the stuff to get prepared for his mom and sister coming. Also, I got a massage yesterday. Did you know that you can have your diaphragm massaged from the front by pulling your ribs out and massaging what's underneath them? It was very not pleasant, but it did, well, I don't know if it helped. The massage helped, so I'm counting it as a win. But literally, like, the massage therapist put her hand under my whole rib cage and was doing like this. Like, all the way. Oh, it's tight on this side still. All the way. Like, she started here and got her I can't even do it. Got her hands under my ribs, like, from here to here. And she was like, your diaphragm is very tight. And I was like, I don't even know how to know that. I don't even know how I would know that. And she, like, showed me and she said, this is what you can do at home to try and help loosen it up. Put your hands under your ribs. Who would have thought? Not I. However, I also did something very brave yesterday at my massage. And I announced that I am a real live YouTuber. And by announced, I mean, she said, did you make your sweater? And I said, yeah. And she said, wow. And I said, I dyed the yarn too. She said, oh, that's so cool. Do you also spin yarn? And I said, no, not yet, but I will. And I dye yarn and I make dyes. And she said, do you make watercolors? And I was like, not yet. That's a next year problem. This year I have to make the lake pigments. It's like a 3-year problem. Grow the plant, make the lake pigment, make the watercolor. It's like a whole thing. And she was like, that's so cool. And I was like, my channel just passed 100,000 subscribers. And she was like, you do YouTube? And I was like, yeah, but I'm, like, embarrassed about it. And she's like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. It's so cool. And I was like, it's not, though. But, like, now that it's 100,000, I can pretend like it's legit. And she was like, it is legit. You don't have to work. You have to live. You shouldn't work to live. Wait, you shouldn't. Yeah. You shouldn't work to live. You should live to work. So your job should be something that doesn't feel like work because that's what you're living to do. You're living to do that thing. And your thing is a thing that you love. And I was like, thanks. And then she was like, what's your channel? And I was like, I don't want you to watch my videos. You worked hard for this. It is, girl. It's just, I explained it to her as like, it feels embarrassing to tell people. Because as soon as you say, oh, I do YouTube, they're like, whoa, how many subscribers do you have? That's the first question. And now I can finally say, I just passed 100,000. And they go, whoa, so you like, the second thing she asked, she's like, so you like earn a living doing that? And I was like, okay, well, first of all, no. Second of all, I wish, but not yet. And then she and I talked about how what you earn does not determine if your job is a good job or not. And we were talking about how, like, some jobs that earn a lot of money are not good jobs, and some jobs that don't earn a lot of money are great jobs. And what I do doesn't earn a lot of money, but it's a great job. And I felt less embarrassed by the end, so I'm just gonna tell people if they ask. Actually, I don't know if I will, because I don't want people to know who I am. You know what's so bizarre? I want people to know who I am, and I don't want people to know anything about me. Can that be true at the same time? So, there's this man. Let me tell you a story. This happened on, I don't know, a couple of days ago. Alex and I were headed somewhere. I don't even know where we were going, but Toby was coming, so we were going to Julia's. So that means it was last Friday. I didn't tell you a story all the way from last Friday. Oh my God, buckle in, because this one is, at least for me, felt very rage-inducing and made me feel unsafe in my home. So I'm about to tell you about it. Click the thumbs up button to hear my dramatic story about how men bad. Ready? Here it is. So, I don't know if I told you about this a few, probably months ago. There were two Mormons right outside my door. Not my door, but like our house has a porch, and then there's like 4 or 5 stairs that go down the porch, and then you're on the sidewalk. That's it. And they were on the sidewalk, but they had their arms on my railing. Like they were hanging out right at the bottom of the stairs. So when Alex and I came home through the front door, they had to like take a step to the side so that we could get through the stairs. And they were talking to a man, probably 50 years old, kind of looked like the comic book guy from The Simpsons, if you can picture that. Like fedora, beard, big fat guy, long hair in a ponytail, satchel. To me, not someone who is intimidating, someone who looks like they play Dungeons and Dragons, someone who looks like they would not approach women. You know what I'm saying? Or shouldn't approach women, but like women wouldn't be confident enough to. Anyway, so they're talking to this guy, and I assume this guy, because he's also rough looking, like he looks like all of his clothes were on the floor before he put them on. He doesn't look homeless. He's put together. He's wearing clean clothes, but they're all wrinkled. Everything about him is just not bringing me in. So, for those reasons, I figured they're harassing him with their Mormonness. So I said, "Sir, are they bothering you?" And I was joking. I was being silly because they were being polite Mormons. But I thought I was being funny. So anyway, he responds, "No, these boys are from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Have you heard about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?" And I went, "Oh, you're with them." And he was like, "No, but they were talking to me, and, well, what's your name?" And I got sucked into a friggin' conversation with 3 Mormons, and it was not my intention. And I thought I was coming in to, like, be sassy. So I said, "Are they bothering you?" And he said, "No." And then I was like, "You guys from Utah?" Because they were both blonde with blue eyes, and they went, "No." And I was like, actually, they went, "No," because they're glazed over, because Mormons, I don't know what they do to the people who are Mormon, but they like put their personality a full step behind their eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you're like staring off into space in class and you're looking at something but you're not seeing anything? That's literally what it looks like to look a Mormon in the face. Maybe not every Mormon, but I tell you what, the ones I've interacted with, it's like their personality is like this far away from the surface, and all that you're getting is what they've learned, not who they are. So like you're talking to someone, but it's not a person. Like they're not being a person. They're like this. There's just no thing happening, and it makes me, it's like I said to Alex, it's like the uncanny valley. It makes you feel off, like something's off. Like can't we just be real here? Okay, I get it. You want me to believe in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Do you have to come at me like a sim? Like an NPC? Like you're coming at me like you're not real. And it feels like you're not real because you're talking like someone who's not real, and you're not talking age appropriate. Like these guys were like 19 and they're talking like 75-year-olds, like from in the 1950s. It's very bizarre. It feels bizarre. I don't know if that's how all Mormons are. Just the ones I've experienced here in Ontario. So that happened weeks ago. Then a couple of days ago, I was leaving the house and I saw him, the big man, the single older man. And I leave my house, I see him, I don't engage. And then he's across the street at this point, across the road, almost parallel with my house. And then he goes, "Hello? Hi, Laura. Laura, I'm sorry about your cat. I'm sorry your cat died, Laura. Hi, Laura. Laura, can you hear me? That's a cute dog you have, Laura." All across the street. I have not faced him. I am facing away from him. And then I get up to our car and I turn my back to him. He's still out loud, "Laura, Laura, can you hear me?" And then he sees Alex come down. He goes, "Hey there, buddy." And Alex goes, "Hey, man," because he didn't see what was going on. Of course, Alex responding with, "Hey man," means this man starts to cross the street, coming up to our car. Now he is in front of our vehicle, and he pulls out his phone and says, "Can I take a picture to commemorate the moment?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Oh, come on, what if I just like take a selfie?" And he pulls his phone. I said, "Stop, do not." I'll turn my volume down so that I can raise my voice. "Back away. Do not take a photo of me. Do not take a photo of me. Do not take a photo of me. Stop. Don't take a photo of our car. Alex, come here. Back away. Do not take a photo of us." He takes a photo. I say, "Delete that." I said, "No." You asked a question and I said, "No. Delete the photo." And then he walked away. So now this man that I don't feel safe about has a photo of me, knows my name, knows that Rohan died, and knows my car, and knows Alex, and knows where I live. So that was super cool. That was really, like, you know, really annoying. And then Alex didn't know the previous conversation that I had had with the man because he wasn't there. We arrived home and Alex went inside, and that's when I had the Mormon conversation. Anyway, after all of this, I now feel really uncomfortable. I don't think that this man is going to cause me physical harm. That's not the feeling that I have. The feeling that I have is that a bunch of Mormons may have my home address, a picture of me, and a picture of Alex. I don't want to be harassed by the Mormons. I don't think he's like gonna murder me. Who's to say? I don't feel like that's what it was, but he did take a selfie with me and Alex and Toby and our car when I was yelling, "Do not take a photo of us. Do not take a photo of me. Stop. I asked you to stop. Alex, come back here." I like yelled for Alex to come back to where I was, and I said, "Delete that." I said no. And he obviously didn't, and I didn't pursue him because he started walking away. He just started walking away. He didn't like say, "Okay, bye." He just like took the picture and then immediately started walking away. And I'm like, "Okay, so you know I don't want anything to do with you," from the last conversation. Because on the last conversation, he said, "I'll see you around." And I said, "No, you won't." And he said, "I'm sure I'll see you sometime in the morning." And I said, "Don't stop here." And then I looked at the two guys and I said, "Don't come to this house." I wasn't rude. I was rude. I wasn't extra rude. I was a little rude. And then, he also was like, "Do you like coffee in the mornings?" He was yelling from across the road. "Sorry about your cat. Do you like coffee in the morning? I could bring you coffee." Like, I don't know you. So that sucked. I don't like strangers, and I don't like people approaching me who have a fake personality. I don't know how to explain it. He's not a real person. You know that lady at the back of the flight who's going like, "That motherfucker right there is not real." That's me with this man. He's not real. He's real, but he's not. It's like he's not fully actualized. Maybe that's what it is. It's like they were stunted at age 12 and never got to be fully actualized, and they were given a false personality to use instead. So there's a 12-year-old trapped behind a wall with a Mormon in front of it. That when I'm talking to an adult Mormon, that's what it feels like. And I don't like it. And I don't care what they believe. I mean, I think it's weird, but I don't care. Like, if you believe whatever you want, I don't care. Be whatever religion you feel like. However, I don't like proselytizing people. I think people should follow what Jewish people do. You should be like, I don't think you should join us. We're like a pretty tight-knit group. Like, I feel like all religions should be like, do you really want to join us? As opposed to being like, come, be part of us. You'll burn in hell forever if you don't. Jews are like, there's no hell, so you could just be a good person. That's fine. I grew up Catholic. There's definitely a burning fire in hell for the Catholics. Anyway, so that made me feel not safe and gross, and like, it felt gross. I don't know how to explain it, but it was gross. So I don't know where I was going with this, but that happened. Thank you for coming to the TED Talk and hearing that. Where is everyone today? Am I just talking to you and me, Candace? Is it just us? Which is fine. Either way, we have a good time together. Also, I brought my Julia's Monstera back upstairs. It's been in my bathroom for like 2 weeks because I have been every 3 or 4 days spraying it down with neem oil, and then neem oil, dish soap, and water mixed together. And then I let it sit for a couple hours, and then I shower it down. I put it in my bathtub and hose it down. And it's doing great. So hopefully the thrips don't hurt this leaf. Look at how beautiful she is. She's just small right now. She's gonna get bigger, but the point is, look at the shape of her. Look at the size of her. She's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful. Also, I have a geranium just about to bloom. I have a marigold just about to bloom, and I have a lobelia just about to bloom. So I think on Monday when you come back for the live stream, you're gonna be able to see a whole bunch of really cool flowers. You're gonna see 3. A marigold, a lobelia, and a geranium, which is super fun. Also, I went outside yesterday, planted more seeds, obviously. I planted, probably 50 more nasturtiums, 50 more sweet peas, a whole pack of baby's breath, probably 500 sweet alyssum. What else did I plant yesterday? Oh, 1,000,000 more poppies. And guess what happened? I was looking around, just doing a little searching in the garden, and a bunch of the poppies were born. So that's awesome. I'm going to show them to you, actually. I will post them in the Discord, and then I'll open Discord and show you. If you want to join our Discord, by the way, we have a private Discord server that is basically just like a chat room for us, and we share our pictures and stuff through there. And it's a good time, and we all have fun, and everybody wins. Oh my god. Also, did you see? I'm going to post it so that you can see. You won't have a choice. You have to see it. Okay, let me find my little baby seedlings here. Hold on. No worries, everyone. Just, you'll be fine. Just hold on a sec. Ugh. Oh, it is love. Excuse me. All right. Uh-oh, the file exceeded the file size. Okay. Let's try again. The max. Okay, first of all, relax. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Really? You won't let me do anything fun? Why? I just want to post the videos. It won't let me post the videos, so I have to just post photos. But I took photos, so you can see. I took a photo. Isn't that nice? I took a bunch of videos. I wonder if it's slower here this morning as it's Good Friday. Oh, true! Happy Good Friday, friends. Unless it's not Good Friday for you, and then if you're Eastern European and it's not time for all of that yet, then happy just regular weekend. Okay, so first, of course, this, because it's important. Here you go. This is pretty much what's going on right below me right now, but this is very cute, so I took a picture of it. This, ta-da! Happy birthday to that plant. And then look, my tree, it's alive. I'm so proud of her. Look at how good she looks. This is a choke cherry, and we are going to eventually do something wonderful with it. I'm a subscriber because I found one of your videos helpful quite a while back, and I always subscribe and like when creators help. Well, thank you. One's goodin'. Skudden. Nedug. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Ones are goodin'. One's good. Weird. Welcome, anyway, as I just struggle with your username. It's fine. But look at my tree. Do you understand? Do you understand what's going on here? My tree, it's coming back to life. Can I show you what my garden looks like right now? Because it's kind of sad, but that's okay. It's okay to be sad, garden, at this time. It's only the beginning of April. We have so much time before it's going to be... Oh my God, I'm so excited for spring to be actually happening. Oh my God, it's going to be amazing. Could you not... There we go. They must be cleaning next door. The tree is wonderful, thank you. Maybe EN is enough? Morning. Yay, show the garden. I will. Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning, Earthlings. Great day to you all. Grandma Gooden. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Grandma. I could use a grandma. All of my grandparents are passed currently, and I would love to have a grandma. I miss my grandma still, and she's been dead since 2001 or 1998. I never remember. I was a child. Could you do the one job that you have? My phone is it's having a rough go of it, and I understand. Oh, it is love. You know what? I'll do it through Discord instead. How about that? What are you going to do now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. Cool. No trouble there. Anywho, oh, all grandparents are gone. Mine too. My dad's mom lived until she was 100. My dad's dad until he was in his 50s. My mom's mom until she was in her 50s. And then my mom's dad until he was in his 90s. So hopefully I get the 90s gene. Let's hope for that. But anyway, my mom's mom was my grandmother. That's my namesake. My middle name is Patricia, after my grandmother. And I was her little sugar plum princess. And therefore, I, being a YouTuber, is okay because grandma loved me. So there's that. Okay, you ready? Look at how sad it looks right now. This whole thing is chock full of sweet peas. That is going to be my main sweet pea. I never joined your live, but when I saw the live link, I clicked on it. I wasn't sure why until you started sharing about your altercation with the psycho. Yeah, altercations with a psycho are always a good way to start a stream, don't you think? I'm gonna outlive all of you just to piss them off. That's funny. Okay, let me show you. Hold on. You guys need to see this. My garden is beautiful. Well, it's not, but it will be eventually, and I want you to see it. Anywho, I'm glad you've decided to join a live. If it's not your thing, I get it. You can just watch tutorials. I'm totally cool. But if you are free Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. and you are doing stuff and you're just at your desk, put it on. You can hang out with us. Like today when I'm showing you my garden. We are going to be knitting. I do have my knitting out, but I don't want to yet. What's happening right here? Could you pick a lane? Okay, you want to be on that side? Even though that's not the side you're supposed to be on? It's fine. Do your do. Well, Grandma, we are here 3 days a week. Yes, we are. Oh, you garden too? What do you grow? Okay, so instincts are correct. Basically, instincts are correct. Oh, yeah, you chose us. Yeah, your instincts were right. Okay, ready? I thought you were saying my instincts about the gut feeling about the psycho. He's not a psycho. That's what's even more frustrating, is he's a regular guy living his life in my town and didn't think he was being psycho. I will come back as a hummingbird, so keep an eye out for me. Cool. Coming back as a hummingbird sounds good. Except for hummingbirds. Do you know what they do? Anna's hummingbirds travel all the way to Mexico. What? Isn't that wild? They fly from here all the way. Is it? Wait, hold on. I think I'm lying to you. I think I maybe just lied. Maybe that's monarch butterflies. Hummingbirds also fly far, but I have to see where their migratory path is, or else I'm going to be a liar, and we can't have that now. Let's see. Where do hummingbirds migrate to from Ontario in the winter? Mexico. Yeah, I'm a smart lady. See, my instincts are right. Let's see. Ruby. Oh, it's ruby-throated, not Anna's. Ruby-throated hummingbirds, the primary species in Ontario, migrate thousands of kilometers to Mexico and Central America for the winter. Starting in late August, they travel south by flying across the Gulf of Mexico or the coast of Texas. They fly over 2,500 miles. Isn't that crazy? And they arrive almost dead. Just like butterflies, they arrive almost dead. It's like you gotta make it. Anyway, that's crazy to me. Ready? So this is one part of my garden. There are, on the side over here, the first pot, as you can see, this is how my garden has to grow. It's all concrete. I live in the downtown city. So contact law enforcement and document it. Also find out what ward or branch is covering your area. Let them know you want no contact. Oh! Okay. You will have to be firm. Well, here, let's do this first. If I have any more contact with him, I'll do that. If he contacts me again in any way, he doesn't have my phone number, but if he contacts me again in any way, or if anyone else of the Mormon church, this is what I said out to Alex. I don't know this to be true. This is what my hunch told me, and as we've learned, a grandma would know I have good instincts. My feeling is that by having a photo of me, you can go to church and say, if you see this girl, can you tell her where I've been? If you see this girl, help her. She's a sinner who needs cleansing. She's got piercings and weird hair. She doesn't have any tattoos. She's got weird animals and weird hobbies. I look pretty notable. Like, this is the only one in the town. I'm the only one. I'm the only me. And I don't know. Do you feel, okay, Mormons in the chat, if a Mormon takes your photo without your permission, is it to show other Mormons to convert you? Or is it to stalk you? Or is it just to commemorate the moment, which is what he said. The moment where I was saying, no, don't take photos of us, back away. Alex, stop talking to him. Please stop talking to us. Please go away. Anyway, my garden, my garden is in the city. Told him, God and I are good, and we're going to sort this out when I get home. Then the bishop finally stopped coming. God and I are good. Me and God are doing fine. And we're going to sort all of this out. She and I, me and God. Because for me, God is like nebulous, like the earth. God isn't a person. God is a feeling. God is not an individual. God is the air. God is literally the earth. Like, I don't feel that. Anyway, I won't tell them that because they'll be like, no, God's literally a guy. Like, a guy, he owns our planet, and you could own a planet too. I'll be like, I don't want one. I don't want a planet. I never want to leave Earth ever. If they gave me a free ticket to the moon just to go, I would say no. Like, I don't want to leave. Anyway, yep, hence the garden. Exactly. I'm at church. I'm showing you my mass right now. I've got my own church. I literally am my own God because I start seeds. And therefore, I create life. Technically, the plant created the life the previous summer, but that's not important. The important thing is that I put it in the dirt, added water, and added light, and now it's alive. These are my babies. I currently have almost 400. I made a count. I thought I made a very large counting error. I've been saying I have 200 seedlings. I have 18 flats, and each flat has 21 seedlings. So that doesn't work. 18 times 21 is not 200. So lots, a goddess. Exactly, I'm a goddess. Anyway, let me tell you about my garden. I'm really excited about it, and I want you to see. So I am a little bit wired today, aren't I, Candace? You were kind of on that. I'm not manic, because I don't have mania. I am ADHD. I am. Okay, ready? So my garden is small. As you can see, each one of these tiles, these ones, are 2 feet by 2 feet. Nope, that's not possible because this is 3 feet across. I think. No, this is 2.5 feet across. No. 1 foot, 2 foot. No, because that's bigger than 1 foot. So hold on. Let me do a little math on full speed. Yeah, I'm at full speed today. So anyway, this first big one, which is 2.5 feet across and 2 feet deep, this one is filled at the bottom with clay, and it's filled at the top with really nice soil. And in here, there's going to be a trellis. I haven't put it up yet because I just started getting my garden ready, okay? Anyway, that one is going to be all sweet peas, and it's going to be beautiful. You're using your space so wisely. Thank you. I'm trying. And you know what? All of this soil got poured out onto a tarp this spring, mixed around, and then put back in the pots. So all of the soil in all of the pots is equally good, whereas last year I had some of my pots were like, this is mostly clay. This year, not so much. This year, all of them are well mixed. And as you can you see the perlite? Can you see that? Perlite? That's a lot of perlite. That's from the soil I got this year. That's almost all white, bro. That's amazing. So my soil is airy and wonderful. This pot down here is yarrow. This is all, I think it's summer pastels or summer berries, something like that. This is all yarrow. So even though right now she might be looking a little rough, it's going to be 2 feet tall, covered in beautiful flowers. So there could be poppies everywhere. There are poppies everywhere, Candace. I have sown maybe not 5,000 seeds, probably 2,000 seeds. And with poppies, 2,000 seeds is not going to give you 2,000 poppies, but it is going to give you a couple hundred. So I should have a couple hundred poppies blooming in a month. In 2 months. Ugh, everything takes so long. Morning Candy. Let's see. Dropped a like. Busy with gardening stuff. Not really here. Still haven't seen any happy mail, so I think my country hates me. It's coming. If you're in the US, your country does hate you. However, it is coming. Everything's been shipped. All of the seeds are coming to you. For those of you who didn't know, I send out seeds to Patreon members, YouTube membership holders, and that's anyone who supports me financially. I send seeds in the spring. I actually have 2 packets left that I have not put in my garden because I just have them. I just send a full packet. This one is A, this one is M. So this one is all marigold varieties, and this one is assorted beautiful flowers. Anyway, as you can see in the back of this photo, do you see up here, right by my finger? I cut the tops off. Is there tracking by chance? You think I paid for tracking, Candy? No, I didn't pay for tracking. It was already like $4 a person for me to send them. I wasn't paying an additional $8 per person for tracking. Canada's shipping is garbage. Canada's shipping prices is a dumpster fire. So, no, you got stamps. You got stamps. But if it doesn't come in a couple of weeks, I'll just send you more candy. I'm not concerned. Unless it will ruin your growing season, and then I'm sorry. Okay, this pot right down here is my herbs, my perennial herbs, some of them. This is my sage and my thyme. I have lemon thyme and regular English thyme, I think, in this pot. Up here, what I did was I took my snapdragons, I took all of my plants outside a couple of days ago when it was warm. I had them all in the shade, and then I did a big look at all of the plants. That's how I figured out I have 18 flats. How did I not know that? I water them every day. I guess I just wasn't counting. Now I have 18 flats. Anyway, I cut the tops off of my snapdragons, and I cut the tops off of my coleus because they're getting too big and it's not time to put them outside yet. And this was yesterday. I put these things in 4 days ago, and this is from yesterday. Oof, ow. And that's valid. Sometimes it'll come with it through, though, for certain stuff. A shot in the dark, but it was still worth asking. Absolutely, it's worth asking. I'm just Canadian, so I'm not paying for tracking on anything. See you again, and good luck in your growing season. Sounds good. See you next time. Clay is loaded with minerals. Dry clay and crush so the plants can use. Well, there's still clay in my soil. It makes the soil quite dense. Anyway, I put the tops that I cut off of the snapdragons and coleus into these pots here. This little area, I made it look almost the same last summer, and I loved the way that it looked. It was all coleus in the shade of this little section. And anyway, they haven't died. This is yesterday, and they are still alive, green and crisp. And they've been in the garden for like 4 or 5 days now. So who's to say? They've already been through 2 hard freezes and they didn't die, which makes me feel like I want to put some of my actual snapdragons out because I'm pretty sure our hard freezes are over. I think we're only going down to 0. Okay, and then we've got all of my pots in this section, which I create this little U shape here so that I can climb into my garden. And here's the overhead of that area. Look, I just left the shovel. There it is. Look at how clean the ground is, though. It's not, but it's way cleaner than it was. Okay, so over here, this is my annuals, like pruning tomatoes. Exactly. So this is where my annuals go. In this, all these pots are just dirt right now. They will be filled with annuals. My perennials are all in the back here. I think I took a better picture of my perennials. Okay, here. So these are that's not true. I have more perennials than this. These are all perennial pots though, so these are all filled with plants, so I won't be planting in any of these. I've got feverfew and echinacea and rudbeckia and irises and wild violets and hostas and ferns and coreopsis and yarrow. What else do I have that's perennialized? Oh, I have a perennialized stalks plant. That was interesting. Here, look. See down here? Do you see the green at the bottom of this screen here? That's a stalks plant that didn't die. Isn't that interesting? One of my stalks from last summer, that never did anything. This year, oh cool. I have a piece of garbage that needs to get taken out of there. Right there. Anyway, it survived winter. Another thing that weirdly survived winter is a pansy. I don't know if you can see it in this photo. It's very small, but it's in this bin. And one of the pansies from last year, it didn't drop seeds and grow a new one. It's the actual plant from last year. I thought that I killed it because I covered it in soil. So at the end of the summer, when I was pulling out the plants that were dead, I was pulling them out and shaking them off and then like breaking up the plant and then putting it in a pot and covering it with soil. So I did that with the pansy and it lived. So that was interesting. So now I have a pansy that is the most beautiful pansy in the world, and if it survives to the point where it blooms, I'm going to be a very happy camper. But randomly scented stalks, one of them survived, and also a pansy survived. And now I have tons of poppies coming. Okay, this is my porch view. This here is my choke cherry. This is a whole container of yarrow, and then next to it is irises. So they're just basic purple irises that were in my friend's yard when she was moving, and she said, take whatever you want. And I said, I'll take a couple irises. So a couple of irises. They didn't do much last year, but I was saying to Alex, I caught him looking at me like this while I was talking because I was so excited. I know I was getting animated, and when I noticed him smiling at me like that, I was like, oh, I feel like a little kid. I really am excited enough to keep talking even though I'm noticing what your face is saying. Also over here, right there up at the top, that is my rose campion. Look at how big it is. Do you see how big and green it is? Also, do you see right here? That's an onion that is now 4 years old. Every year, I don't pull it out. I planted a yellow onion from my grocery store that started growing, put it in my garden. It survived the whole summer 4 years ago, and I went, that's cute. And then I just didn't pull it out in the fall because it didn't look like it wanted to be pulled out. And then the next summer, it made a flower, it made seeds, and I said, oh, she's gonna die now because she's made seeds. No, she didn't. She didn't die. The leaves didn't even die. You can see the leaves are green. The following year, made a flower, looked like she was gonna die, like the whole onion folded over. That was last year. Yeah, because last year is when the baby onions started growing. So she made seeds that fell, like her flower fell over, and then the seeds touched the soil, and then now there's baby onions coming from there. So this is now filled with baby onions also. But the mother plant is still alive, so I'm just gonna let her live another year, see if she can do it. I didn't know onions were perennial. I thought they were like biannual, like if you don't pull it out the first year, it's gonna make flowers and die. Nope. I have a pet onion now. So this is my pet onion. I have, for some reason, developed a weird attachment to it. Like when I saw that it was putting out new growth like in March, I was like, we get to have her again. Her flower is lovely. She makes a big ball like an allium, but she's just a grocery store onion. Grocery store plants can do you real good. For example, all of my poppies, well, not all of them, I'm growing a few fancy ones, but most of my poppies are grocery store poppies. As you can see, I do not have all my trellises put up yet, and it looks kind of grungy in my backyard, but okay, so take a screenshot in your brain, right? I love that you knew that you use what you have to plant. I use things from the store too. I love the pet onion. Thank you. I love my pet onion too. Some things from the grocery store can do you great. In Canada, seeds that are eaten cannot be pesticided or GMO. Well, seeds are not allowed to be GMO in Canada anyway. Like all of our seed packets say non-GMO, but it's not legal to be GMO, so it's just an unnecessary addition onto the seed packets. But if you buy, for example, corn, like dry corn at the grocery store, it's not allowed to have been pesticided or what's the other thing it's not allowed to, or GMO'd. It's not allowed to be, like, it can't be Monsanto corn because it's not allowed to be GMO corn. Does that make sense? All of the barley, if you buy like seeds, all of the flax seeds that you buy for your groceries, the poppy seeds. So I learned that. And then one year I took poppy seeds from the grocery store. It was $2 for 1,000,000 seeds versus $2 for 10 seeds. And I just scattered them in my front garden and in my back garden, and both of them exploded into the most beautiful poppy just bonanza you've ever seen. So now that I know this, I always put grocery store poppies in my garden because they're beautiful and they're bread seed poppies, so they make 1,000,000 seeds for next year anyway. I would like to show you what that looks like because you best believe we took way too many photos of the garden last year. You know what I've been doing this year that's really, really smart? I've been writing in my bullet journal whenever I do something for the garden so that I can flip back next year. Okay, first thing, seeds for plants cannot be genetically modified the way they use that phrase. They can't go into the DNA of the pollen or flowers to try and change them. Okay. Thank you, Candy. I had some information. It just wasn't all there. You know what I made it part of the way there. Hold on. Okay. What is that? That's so pretty. Candy, is that a mum? I want that in my garden. You? Too many photos? Couldn't be me. I will die for this. Look, here's my onion last year. See, there she is. Look how big she is. Each one of those leaves is like a year, I think. I just made that up. Oh, I forgot. There's lupine in there. Look, we're gonna get lupine this year. Hold on. That's not lupine, is it? Yeah, that's lupine. Right? I think so. Anyway, there's my beautiful baby onion. Look at this friggin' sweet Alyssa. So excited to see Sweet Alyssa. I miss her so much. Look at how beautiful she is. She's beautiful. I'm so ready. I have a crush on Sweet Alyssa. Also, my Chantilly Snapdragons. I have 26 of these now going. I have probably too many white petunias, which is a very good problem to have. I have around 400 seedlings in a 1-bedroom house. We are in a house. We have the main floor and the basement of the house, and I have around 400 seedlings going in my garden. Currently, there are none in the garden. Oh, my Jolly Jester. Look at my beautiful Jolly Jester. I have like 20 of these. Oh, I forgot. I also have Black-Eyed Susan, so that's a perennial that's coming back. And the Bee Balm, but the Bee Balm didn't do well for the last couple of years. Oh, I didn't even finish my story because on account of the ADHD. So I was telling Alex about how excited I am about the garden. He was giggling at how excited I was, and I said to him, the reason I'm so excited is because most of my perennials, I only started growing perennials about 3 years ago. We've been here in this home for 4 years. The first year I just did annuals. The second year I started bringing in perennials. So this year is year 3 for many of my perennials. If you've heard the adage before, the first year they sleep, the second year they creep, the third year they leap. So I have this excited anticipation for a bunch of my perennials to just go nuts this year. I'm really excited for, some of them are already going nuts this year. This is the pansy, by the way, that is alive. See, it's in that spot. This is the one that overwintered somehow. Don't know how she did it, but she did. I also have so many strawberry rose? No, silvery rose straw flowers. Okay, all right, okay, hold on. Also, so many coleus. Look at this little coleus bonanza here. Isn't that beautiful? I miss my beautiful garden. Here's my rose campion last year. Look at the little flowers she gives. Aren't they cute? They're so sweet. So that plant is now on year 3. So this year, the resilient pansy, I know, right? Thank you for sharing how you can grow what you want with enough love and determination. I think you can grow anything. Now that I've had to grow in a container like this, I think that there is no limit. Because as you can see, look at how healthy all these plants are. They're literally on concrete slabs. There is no Mother Earth connecting to these. I am the only Mother Earth that is connecting to these plants. Oh, I'm excited to get my house plants outside. More coleus. Gotta head out. Be safe and have a wonderful weekend. You too, have a great weekend. These coleus are gonna be so happy. Okay, hold on. I wanted to show.
Should I open the birds or not?
They haven't asked.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, you can open them, but they haven't asked. They usually say, out. Do you want to come out? What do you want? He's right. They have been locked up. I'll get them out. This is my geranium, by the way. My hardy geranium. Or my... Maybe it's not called hardy geranium. Scented geranium, maybe? Anyway, this one is gigantic. You are an amazing little goddess. Thank you, Grandma. You're so lovely. Also, look at this. This is the one that's about to bloom. And look at this. She's so much bigger now. Look, this is what she was last summer. Let me see if I'll find the right one. Okay, so this leaf. So look at this leaf. Ready? Ready? It's this leaf. Happy birthday. Come again, Grandma. Indeed, come again. I already forget what I was looking for. So, like I was saying, this year is the year when a bunch of my perennials are supposed to leap. So if they don't, I will forgive them. But if they do, I will be just beside myself. I'm also so excited to see her again. I missed my little tangerine gem. This marigold smells so good. And it's so cute and little. Excited to see her again. Oh, excited to see bumblebees again. I missed you guys. I missed you. Here's that little cove. What I did with it last year. Look at that coleus. So there's the yarrow. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, I'm so excited. When are these from? These are from, oh, this is in September. Wow, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so beautiful. And if it's not, then it's dumb. Oh, hey buddy. My sweet baby boy. Anyway. I also have so many firecracker vines this year, which is exciting. Okay. Cleome. Oh, I finally found Cleome. Oh, these are all so pretty. I'm excited to see this one. This is the Creamy Blush Ruffles is what we called it. Excited to see her again. Oh, I also have strawberries that I didn't have any strawberries harvested last year, but now I have bigger plants. Oh, okay, you get the picture. You get the point. You get it. You understand. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited to see this coleus again too. She's just so lovely. I am excited to see the variety of marigolds that I have this year, because last year I feel like I had 3 or 4 varieties. This year I have 9. 9 different varieties. Oh my god, can I show you the prettiest view of my whole garden in my humble opinion? It's just so pretty. Look at it. The Sweet Alyssum, it's so cute. It's just such a pretty thing. Sweet Alyssum should be like knighted. Look at how beautiful it is. It just fills out a space. So pretty. Oh, I love it so much. I love it like it's a person. Also, I only have 1 Apricota Cosmo. I planted all of my seeds. So if any of you guys get apricotas to grow this year from the seeds I sent you, save seeds please, because apparently mine didn't work. Anything else that needs to be looked at? Oh, I also have these cone flowers, so those will come back too. Cool. Let's get into some knitting now, because due to reasons, Deuteronomy. I'm just still scrolling just to see if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, let me show you me in my garden. So you could see how small the actual space is. You can see our area is very little. We have, like, wow, my computer is there. Okay, so we have like the porch. You can see the size. And then I just fill it. I just fill the space. I'm like, Alex, can you take pictures of me in my garden? And he was like, okay. These are the pictures. But I love them. I love having them because then I can look back at the garden and see size-wise. Like, this is me being like, my garden's so nice. So proud of my garden. This is my garden. I grow this. This is what I grow. Anyway, now we can get into a little bit of knitting, I think. Oh, good stretch there. Ooh, excuse me. What was that? Oh. Let me let my birds out first because they are still in their cage. Because they haven't asked if they wanted to come out yet. Do you guys want to come outside? Not you, Toby. Don't bark, okay? I don't need you barking. Sit. 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 Good girl. Good girl. All right. Good girl. There you go. Sit. Toby, sit. Good boy. Stay there. Come here, Gary. Hey, don't you make any noises. Thank you. Good boy, Toby. Good job. Good job not barking. Okay, there you go. You guys can go in and out, whatever you want. Yeah. But do you need to go outside too? Okay, sorry, one sec, guys. I need to let Toby out. Outside! Outside! Press the button. Button. Oh, right there. Touch. Touch. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. geranium. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Toby's a good boy. Smartest dog in all the land. All right, so, oh, look at my little geranium. She's gonna open. They look like they're two different colors right now. This looks straight up red, and that looks straight up pink. So they're both coming off of the same plant, so that can't be. This one will be turning pink, or will be turning red, sorry. The smaller one will turn red. It has to. They're attached. They're the same stick. But do you see? This one's like straight up pink, and this one's red. Why? How's that possible? It's not. So I guess this one is going to turn red. But I have a geranium that's just about to bloom. It's just about. Probably today this one will open, so we'll see. I'm excited about it. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. I think it's a very exciting thing overall. Oh, excuse me. Let's see what's going on over here. Please hold while I adjust myself here. All right, and we've nailed it. Okay, so if you have not yet clicked the thumbs up button today, please click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel grow, and you're already here hanging out, so you might as well. And now let me grab my knitting, and we can do a little sit and knit, little stitch and bitch, little chat and craft. Don't you worry about me. All right. Oh shoot, we're gonna have to design soon. That's at least mildly stressful for me. Sorry, I just dropped my yarn needle. All right, let's try and get ourselves around. Is that the beginning? No, that's the beginning. Can I get all the way to there? Let me get a stitch marker. Do I've got a stitch marker here? Excuse me. Just looking for a stitch marker. Laura, where do you put your stitch markers? Why are they not around you? Cool. They're just missing in action. It's fine. Oh darn, time to think again. Having to think. Rough. It's a rough life. Oh, that's okay though. Wow, you've done a bunch. It's much bigger. I have not done any since hanging out with you last, but I got a lot done on the last time. I don't think I've done any on it. I've just had it in a pile on the shelf. But I did do a bunch during the last stream. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't remember when I knitted last. I don't think I've knitted at all though. Ugh. Okay, so also now Toby and Peekaboo are both able and willing to hit the button that says, I want treats. And it makes me very happy, I'll tell you. Having your animals understand a button. Toby understands the outside button, but Peekaboo and Toby both understand the button that says, I want treats. And it makes me so happy. Did Peekaboo eat the rest of your food? No. Oh, there's a good boy, Toby. Do you want treats? I want treats. He's just staring at me, wagging his tail. He'll hit the button if he does. So cute. So little. I cut his nails every week whenever I start to hear them going tick, 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 tick. But they do it again so soon after. Okay, we getting there? We're almost there. Let me just follow my yarn up here. It's this one, so we go up, 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 up to here. What are you looking at me for? If you want treats, you have to hit the button that says, I want treats. Stitch marker. Added. Are those irises? I think so. Shoot, I had something. It's gone. Lost it. So we have to figure out the design now for this vest because I am now at the point where I need to figure out the shape. I'm basically working from the bottom up, and at this point I'm at the armpit. So it's now time to figure out how we're gonna do the front and back of the vest. I think for the back it should be easier because I think we're just gonna do like a decrease, like 2 decreases. I don't think we have to do very many on the back. We shall see. I'm gonna just finish this round, which is awesome that I'm almost done and almost out of yarn. I love when that happens. I love winning yarn chicken. God, I'm so excited for the garden. I'm so excited to get these plants outside. Although, one thing that kind of sucks about the plants having to go outside, because they need to, oh shoot, that won't work. They need to acclimatize. They need to acclimate to the outside weather. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this hooked on the right thing. Yeah, they need to acclimate to outside weather, and they need to acclimate to going in the sun. So you can't just put them straight outside from being inside. But we've got a lot of warm days coming up, so I have to bring all of the plants outside for like 3 hours and then bring them all back inside. And 18 flats, I don't know how it happens, but it takes a while to move 18 flats from downstairs to upstairs and then outside. Oh, it's a shredder. Okay, cool. So here's our vest. Let me just unfold it all so you can see the length. This is the length up to the armpit. So it's not entirely cropped, but it's also not like long. It's just below the belly button, but like not a lot below. It doesn't go quite to my hips. But isn't that fun? What a fun color. I think I accidentally did like colorway 1 and then did a reflection, so there's a bigger like stripe there. Hopefully the next one will behave similarly. Okay, so if that is my start and end, then we need to find the middle so that we can do halfway. So I do need to actually count my stitches, which sucks because I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, you can't see. You want to watch? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. Okay, 104. Good. So we need to just divide that straight in half, which is 52. So we are going to, what are we going to do, Laura? We're going to tie the new yarn in, and we're going to knit 52 stitches. That's what we're going to do. So let's just count them ahead of time again so that we have that done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52. Very good. That will be our last stitch here. Good. 52. So now we're going to be working on either the front or the back. What do you think we should do first? I feel like we should do the back first because it's going to be easier. It's like a more straightforward shape, I feel like. Is it really? I don't know, but it feels like it. Okay, so this is going to be where we start. I'm going to tie my yarn in so that it stays tension correct, which is what we would like. And we will weave that end in later. Do not worry about it. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the next 52 stitches, regular knit, but then I'm gonna turn around. I don't know how, but I am. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. We'll figure that out when we get there. That's my plan. Could you just relax, please, and get back up on the needle? Thank you. There you go. You can do it. I believe in you. Erg. Knit 1. There. 2, 3. Beautiful. And then once we get to the end of that, I honestly haven't figured out what I'm gonna do, but we have to turn around and work the other way. So we'll see how that looks with all of our other stitches still on the needles, if it'll even work. It might not work. We might have to take all the other stitches off for a bit and just like put them on a short cable or something. By the time you get them all upstairs, yeah, it's time to start bringing them back in again. Literally, it took so much time to bring them back in, but I know it's good for the plants. You can tell literally 2 days after you bring them outside for a couple hours, 2 days after, they go through like this huge growth spurt. So it also gives me a chance to kind of inspect each individual plant in natural light outside. It makes it feel like I'm getting some good work done for those babies. And the wind is good for them. It blows the stem around and makes them have to like hold themselves up. So hopefully that's gonna be something that I can get done. I don't know if that's gonna be a today thing. It's warm, it's like hot out already, but I think that it's gonna be really windy also. Let me just check my weather. It's 17 degrees. Holy moly, it's going up to 21, but it's high wind. And we don't want them out in high wind. High wind is too much. Wind gusts are too much. Wind gusts up to 68 kilometers an hour. It's a bit much. Too much wind. We don't want to kill the baby plants by breaking them. But this is beautiful weather for all of the perennials that are outside, and they are probably living their best life today. I'm sure we will see a huge amount of new growth after this warm day. Oh, I love a good warm day. Once it's been winter for 11 years, like it is every single year in Canada, it feels so refreshing to finally get a little bit of warmth and sun. And to be able to turn the heat all the way off. Like, I love getting out of that season. That we need the heat on all the time season. Okay, so now I need to turn around and go the other way. Back the other way. I think I can just turn it. But now we need to just do the slip stitch as our first of the row, I think. So first stitch, we're gonna slip over. And then we have to purl across so that it looks the same as the knit side. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I understand. So I'll do just this first row like this, and then the next row will have decreases. Yeah. It's gonna go so well. It's gonna work so well. We're purling across back to that first stitch marker, and then I will turn again and knit across, but the next knit across, I'm gonna do a decrease. Like to make the armhole work. Calling for lots of rain tomorrow. Well, that's just super, isn't it? I love a good rain day, though. Maybe we could go. Nope, nobody else likes to go to the beach in the rain. I was like, maybe we could take Alex's mom and sister to the beach. No, nobody else likes the rain, like at the beach. Everyone else wants to go to the beach when it's sunny. Not me. Unless it's a sand beach. I don't care about going to a sand beach in the rain. But if it's a pebble beach, I'm only interested in going when it's raining. Alrighty then. I have to make Greek salad today. That's one of my to-do list jobs. And I have to remember, because I haven't made it in a while, I have to remember what the situation is for the pasta. Because you don't cook it all the way, right? For pasta salad, you have to you want it to have a crunch. When it's, not when it's done, I mean, but you don't cook it all the way so that it finishes absorbing the liquid. Is that it? I don't know. My sister's pasta salad is always perfect. And I want to. I need to find your special beach to find all the blue rocks. It's not even a special beach, Candace. You easily can get to it. It's literally the beach by Wild Waterworks. It's super easy. It's like, it's got a ginormous parking lot. Like, there's no way that it would ever be full. I've never seen that parking lot look full. I think Wild Waterworks used to be a thing, and now it's just trash, so it's just empty. But the beach, it's not a good beach, like, for sitting and enjoying, which is what makes it great for me, because there's never anybody there. There's never anybody sitting and enjoying the beach, which is, to me, a good thing. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you this morning. How you doing? What could you possibly be choking on? When you cough about nothing, sir. Just to el dente. What does that mean, though? Like, I understand what they're trying to tell me with el dente, whatever. But, like, what do I actually do with that information? How do I decide? How many minutes is el dente? Because I feel like I just know when pasta is cooked, but I don't know how to know when it's al dente. Al dente. So fancy. Toothy. It needs to have, it's toothsome. Excuse me? I don't understand. Okay, then I'm turning. Beauty, gorgeous, looks good, going well. Okay, now I'm going to, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna slip one. Then slip two, then yarn over one. For my decrease, there'll be a hole, won't there? No, there won't. Good. It's still firm, but not crunchy. To the tooth. Al dente. You can feel it. Anyway, I need to undercook my pasta, which I am not good at, and I am good at everything else. I don't think I have any dried oregano, so I think you need dried oregano for pasta salad. I already went grocery shopping for this weekend, but maybe our pasta salad is going to be different than other people's pasta salad. My sister made one that was really tasty, and it was like street corn pasta salad, so maybe I'll do something like that. Just follow no rules, except for the fact that there's like pasta and feta and other such stuff. God, I love pasta salad. I could eat a whole container of pasta salad right now. Okay, so now what I'm doing is decreasing on both sides, but only on the knit side. So the purl side will work up straight, the knit side will have a decrease on the front and back of the row. That's gonna work. Michelle, I miss pasta. I miss it for you. I've tried gluten-free pasta. It's fine. It's not the same. It's not the same. Excuse me. My sister did, I think they're called orchetta, or it's ears, little ears pasta, and that's what she made her pasta salad with last time, and it was so good. Usually it's with rotini or whatever. Why'd you jump, Gary? He jumped right onto Toby and then walked away. Toby was surprised and woken up by A flying bird. What is it? Okay, I've got 3 more stitches left, so then I will do 2 stitches. Slip over 2, yarn over 1. Does that seem right? Well, we'll see. There's a few good gluten-free kinds, but you have to cook them carefully and no good reheated. I found that with the rice pasta, that it's not good. Or chichetti. Wait, what did I just do? How did that happen? Okay, good. Knit though. I need to knit them though, I think. I don't think I can do that, Laura. I think they do need to be knitted together so that the yarn will work. Spelling is wrong. It's fine. I forgive your bad. Whoa, what was that? What is it? Maybe I can do like slip, knit, slip? Yeah, that'll work. Then I can turn it around. Toby, don't bother them. They're bothering you because they're allowed to. It's different. You're not allowed to. Okay, and then we're still slipping the first one over for reasons that I don't understand, but I don't need to. It's not my business to understand. I can't understand everything, okay? I hope this doesn't look weird now that the row is going to be half the length of the round. Like, I hope the color mix doesn't get weird. But look, now I've got my beginnings of an armhole coming here. Not yet, but it will. Who told me to slip from one to the other? Was that Rebecca? Where is Rebecca? We haven't seen her in a long time, have we? We've lost people. We've lost Frida. We've lost Rebecca. We're just floating through the internet. And such is the way of the world. What are you doing? What are you doing, you goober? Okay. Anyway, I want some pasta right now. Oh. Don't go through that. Go through that. Nope, not through there. Yeah, through there. Ugh, my eyesight. Why you do this to me? My eyes are aging, Alex.
Oh no.
I know. You know what I did the other day? I held something farther back.
Whoa.
I held something farther back. Do you know what I mean? You know? You know, like how old people do? You know that thing old people do where they go like this? I did that. At reading. I mean, I know all the old people I know do it. I've just turned into an old person. Which is fine. It's gonna happen to everybody, but
Hopefully.
that feeling of like, oh, time is passing. Time is passing. Yikes, I do that. Yeah, it's because you're getting old. I'm sorry. It turns out we're all getting old. I didn't used to do it, and now doing like this. First of all, not just holding it out, holding it down and out. It's something I made fun of both my parents for more than one time, and now I'm like, well, serves me right. But also, why? I don't want that. I want to have perfect vision forever, but I can't. Macular degeneration is like in my family. And on top of that, I have blue eyes, and I didn't wear sunglasses for all of my childhood, so my eyes have been sunburned 1,000 times. Welcome to the club. I know, I wasn't ready to be part of that club. I don't think I need glasses or anything yet. It's just like, my eyes will do this thing where they go like this, if I'm too close to something trying to focus for too long. It's new. Like if I was like this close and like focusing for too long, my eyes would just go like without me choosing to, which is super cool and super fun and super normal. Not my favorite. Okay, so then last 2 pearls of my shorter row. That is so annoying. Could you just not be difficult like that? I'm sitting here trying to knit. You're trying to ruin my time. There. Got it. Thank you for the warm welcome to the club of aged nearsighted. Old nearsightedness. What is it even called? It's called macular degeneration, but it should have another name. Because macular degeneration does not sound like everybody's getting it. Okay, so first, I'm slipping the first stitch. Then I'm knitting the second stitch. Then I'm slipping the first stitch over. Then I'm knitting across, right? Right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then I don't think we need to do that lots of times. I think that only a couple decreases should do it, but I don't know yet. I'm trying to think of what the back of a vest looks like. Who are you talking to, Gary? Come here. Good bird. Any plans for the weekend? Oh, today is Coloring Eggs Day. Oh, that's fun. We're doing that on Monday. I am excited for it, though. It's I think it's Alistair's first time coloring eggs. It's at least his first time sentient, so I'm excited. Though I'll probably be holding Elizabeth while Alistair does it so that Elizabeth doesn't shove her way in to just every activity. She's so cute, and Alistair tries so hard to always be nice to her, and sometimes she's grabbing his toys and he goes, "Ugh." And we're like, you know what? You can growl at her. You're not hitting her, so it's fine. And sometimes she'll like try and play with him, and then he'll bring her toys to play with. He loves her. Our Easter is this Sunday. Yeah, Easter Sunday is Sunday, but we're doing Monday because that's when everybody in the family is free. Just like Christmas, the day doesn't matter in our family at all. It's just the time of when all the family can get together. So Christmas can be on the 23rd or it can be on the 26th. It doesn't matter. As long as we all get together. And Monday is the day we're all doing it. Okay, so we'll knit, and then we're at the end of the row, so I'm going to do slip, stitch, knit, slip. Good, right? That looks good, hopefully. Hopefully it's the same, like, level of decrease. That's all I'm concerned about. Look at me go. I have 2 different things happening. I wonder. No, I can't go on both because I would need a different ball of yarn for that. Okay, it's fine. So we start with putting our yarn in the front, slip over the first stitch, purl across with no decrease. Right. At the end of this row, I'm gonna go pee. And then I'll come back and we can have a look. Oh, this is gonna be actually a pretty quick project. Now that I'm working on shorter rows, it feels like it's already moving pretty quick. And I'm keeping my tension, like, I'm trying to keep it consistent, but I'm not keeping it tight because I don't want to make this part of the vest too tight compared to the way it was worked in the round. Because now that I'm switching between knit and purl, the chance of my tension changing is not 0. So I'm gonna try. Oh, wait, I also forgot to tell you what I saw on Wednesday. Alistair and Elizabeth and Alex and Julia and her husband and we all watched the space shuttle take off. And Julia and I got tears in our eyes and goosebumps, and then we played a song called Galaxy by Owl City and had a dance party, and it was so cute. And also, the whole time we were talking, and Alex said, how come we can't hear the guys inside? Or maybe Julia said it. Someone said, how come we can't hear the guys inside the space shuttle? And I said, because they are literally crying and praying to their god and puking and pooping themselves. Because either they are moments away from exploding or moments away from going to space. I wouldn't want a camera or a microphone on me during takeoff, because I bet you that is when they have the least amount of excitement and the most amount of pure dread. All of those astronauts were alive when the Challenger happened, so, like, tell me that they are... I know they make it so safe, and they did a great job on the shuttle, but you don't know. You're going in, and you are currently Schrodinger's astronaut. You are either dead, and we're watching you just before you die, or you are someone who's going to pass by the moon, and we're watching you just before you do that, you know? That's what it felt like, and I genuinely I was like, we might, Alex said, I don't think it's live, I think it's got a delay on it, and I said, it should have a delay, we might be just about to watch 4 people explode. I hope not, I hope it takes off, like, while we were waiting for takeoff, I'm like, my sister and I were talking, we're like, we might be about to see a tragedy. I hope not. And lucky for us, not is what happened. It got out into space and everybody lived at least until then. But holy moly, was that ever scary for a minute, wasn't it? Did you feel like, were you watching it holding your breath a little bit? That was the day my son was born, the day the Challenger exploded. I will always remember that. Yeah. Ugh, God. And it wasn't even right away. It was after like 15 seconds, so everybody had already cheered like they got up. I did that watching the Challenger shuttle. Literally. Just holding your breath. And then it happened, and you just watched 4 people die. And you didn't mean to. You meant to watch a spaceship go to space. That's what I was worried that we were about to have happen to us. Obviously, that would have been worse for the astronauts and their families, but, like, I didn't want to watch that either. So I'm glad that it didn't happen. Watched last night when they did the burn and headed to the moon. Oh, yeah, they did it? I didn't watch that part. I watched the takeoff and probably the first hour of flight. We just kept it on. We just kept the TV on and would be watching, and we saw them open the solar wind sails or whatever, and we heard them talking, which made me feel good, because I was like, good. It was unbelievable. I imagine it was unbelievable. We were all excited for it to take off. Like, everyone's excited and hopeful, and suddenly everyone just had witnessed a bunch of people die and all the excitement taken away all at once. I don't know. That must have been a trip. Just an absolute, like, brain screw with your brain. Ugh, like everybody had to go to school the next day and just, you know, ugh. They were all so proud. They were like, we're going out to space. Do you know it's been 50? You know, it's been 50 years since they tried to go to the moon. I have been seeing lots of lunar, what would you call it? Lunar landing. I've seen lots of lunar landing denialists coming out of the woodwork, being like, oh, this is the first time that people are going near the moon. And I'm like, oh, but ma'am, it's not. And now lots of people's conspiracy theories are coming out because, for reasons, I guess. I don't know. They're just doing that. 40 years of age. Wow. 40 years ago. Oh, it was 40 years ago? Okay. Oh, yeah, but the last time people went to space was 50. 40 years ago was the last time they tried. Okay, here we go. Sorry, my back needs a stretch. Have you ever had your diaphragm massaged? It hurts and it's uncomfortable, but I think it helps. I don't know if it helps, but my back feels better than it did before yesterday. Okay, I need to go pee. I'll be right back. I'll turn the music up a little so that you have something nice to enjoy. and then I will turn my microphone off. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. And I have a treat. My sweet, sweet Alex brought me a cheesecake, and he said I will know what is It's strawberry. Okay, it's strawberry. Yesterday, after his walk, he brought me this delicious, lovely cheesecake. But I didn't want to eat it last night, so I'm gonna eat some this morning. It's like I lose 5 pounds and Alex brings me cake. And I think that's the way I'd like to live my life. It's so good. It's from this little Italian bakery. Alex is such a nice guy. Thank you. You barefoot man. Hello! What the heck? I know that name. Long time no see, Scrappy. Welcome back. It's been a while. And I'm eating cheesecake. And knitting. Got a little nauseous, so I needed to get something in the old tummy. I had a piece of kielbasa. I shouldn't feel nauseous. What is happening? Well, holy shite. How the hell are ya? How the heck are ya? Has it been a couple of years? That's crazy. You know what? Candace, I read your well, holy shit. And in my head, the next is, how the hell are ya? And then both of you wrote, how the heck are ya? I'm glad we're all 60-year-old men. I can't believe it's been a couple of years. Wow, I have a good memory of people then. No, you were here for a long time before that, though. But welcome back. How are you doing? Back to teaching in school. It was COVID last time we talked. Technically, it still is COVID, but no one wants to be dealing with that. That's delicious. Sorry, I know it's gross for people to be eating on stream for some. What? Yeah, there's berries in there. They're so yummy.
No. I said. There's also variants of colors, so they're definitely still there.
I thought you said there's berries and stuff. You said there's variants and stuff. Got it. Yes, I hadn't even had my 4th surgery the last time I was here. How many are you at now? I was just thinking of you the other day, wondering what life has been doing to you / for you. Hopefully 4. Shush the music a bit. All right. How about that? Is that a little more manageable? Hi, Peekaboo. Good morning. Yeah, come here. You can have some cheesecake. Come here. Come here, Pika. Come on. Up on the table. Look. Peekaboo. Wait, where did you go? I saw you and I heard you. Pika. Oh, there you are. Come here. Come up on the table. Here, look. Look. Baby girl. Look. I have a snack. Here, you want to taste it down here? Look. It's for you. Yeah, that's whipped cream. There you go. It's good. Here. Is it good? It is good. She like it. Let's see. I think technically I was in here while the hospital in 2023 and I stopped by in early 2024. Wow. Still been out rescuing animals. Rescue me a chihuahua. Oh my God. You don't know. Thunder died and Rohan died. You've missed things. We've had 2 pets die since you were gone. No, my life has been dedicated to learning to re-walk. I now walk with a cane, but I move very fast. Well, I'm glad you move fast with a cane. Thunder died on October 10th. Nope. Rohan died on October 10th. October 1st and January 10th. What? Yeah. Thunder died of old age. He had, you missed, I'm not emotional about it anymore, which is why I'm talking like this about it. It was horrifying and tragic, and Rohan's death was also horrifying and tragic. Rohan died from acute kidney failure due to a tumor, which was horrific. And Thunder died from a seizure that never stopped. Both of them had to get put down. And Thunder, I died a little that day, and I will never get that part of me back, and I don't want it back because Thunder was my soul dog, and I miss him still literally every day. I cried yesterday. I posted it on my Instagram story. If you didn't see, I posted a video of Thunder that we used to have as the intro to the live stream. It was just Thunder sleeping in his dog bed. If you notice, though, Scrappy, if you notice a little body back here, this little fella is Toby. He's currently eating his breakfast, but I'll introduce you to him later. We have Toby and Peekaboo and Gary and Beelzebub. Gary and Beelzebub are our conures. Peekaboo is our gray cat, and Toby is our chihuahua. Rohan was our Bengal. I didn't know who Rohan was, really. When I came in, I heard a cat meow like he was mad. I only heard him once. That's how he always sounded. That's what his meow was like. He had like an angry sound to him. That's just the way he was. But, yeah, he had it sucked. We only really got to have him for, 2 years? We didn't get very long with him at all. I let his previous owners know, and they were also heartbroken. I showed them all of the stuff that we did to try and help him, and they felt terrible. They felt like they gave me a broken cat, and I felt like I killed the cat they gave me. So we both felt bad. But Thunder was, until he got on meds. Yeah, but once he got on meds, he was just sort of less loud. I don't know. Oh yes, I totally get losing a soul dog. It will always hurt, but yay on you getting another dog. So Thunder died in January, and then in June I went to Ottawa to visit. They're all down. I have to get all of them. Just leave them. I'll get them after the stream. It's a whole box of them. Then after I went to Ottawa to go visit family, and while I was there, I said, I'll just see on the internet if any dogs are in the area. I'm not getting one. How am I supposed to get one? I am staying with family for a week, and I can't. I'm not getting a dog. I'm just going to look. And then obviously Toby was there. And then I went and visited to meet him, and I took him with me when I left from that first visit. And his mom comes by the stream sometimes. What can I call her? I've been calling her his mom, but I'm your mom now. His previous, I don't like saying previous owner. He clearly loves. I still have my Redbubble stuff that has Thunder on them. Oh, that's beautiful. I miss him so much. He was such a good dog. I have his portrait, and I have his skull, and I have his paw print, and I literally don't think there will ever be another dog like him. And Toby doesn't look anything like him. He's like a freak. Alex said if Thunder is a little Mexican Chihuahua, Toby is like a Swedish cousin of the Chihuahua. He's just a little freak. He's very cute. He's still eating. Good boy, eat your breakfast. Yeah. Peekaboo woke up, so he has to eat his breakfast before she tries to get to it, because she is a fat fatty. She's actually skinny now. Not literally, but she's not fat anymore. Anyway, Thunder changed my mind on Chihuahuas. Well, Thunder changed my mind on Chihuahuas, and now I will never go back. I will never have another type because I love them. And I thought it was that I love Thunder. Obviously, I did love Thunder. However, turns out it had to do with a lot of the traits about Thunder are Chihuahua traits that I thought were Thunder traits. So I had been saying, like, this is specific to Thunder, and now that we have Toby, I'm like, oh, some of those things were just specific to Chihuahuas, not specific to Thunder, which is interesting. And also kind of, like, sad, because I thought Thunder was, like, absolutely unique. He was, but not all of his behaviors were. Like, remember I used to tell you how Thunder slept? Aw, Pika, I'm glad she's doing good. She's not just doing good, Scrappy. She turned into a whole suck. She's like a suck. Like a baby. Let me go get her. You're gonna be like, what do you even mean? She's so good. She's also skinnier. Not a lot, but I think a lot. Where are you, honey? Did you go here? Are you just hanging out waiting for Toby to finish his breakfast? Or did you go into his office? Where'd she go?
On the stairs.
On the stairs? What are you on the stairs for, baby girl? Where'd you go?
Oh, I guess downstairs.
Look at how skinny my kitty cat is. Look, she's so skinny now. Pika, Toby, don't bark at her. Here, wait. I got you. God. Whoa. Shush. Look. Look what I have here. No, don't run. Look. Toby, stop. Pika, stop it. Yeah, I got you a treat. That's what this is. It's a snake. It's a snake. It's good. Well, come here. Pika, come sit with me. I have treats. You want treats? I don't know what Toby's about. You want treats? Pika. Come on. She's like, I'll do anything for food. Come here. Come on, be social. Come on. Pika. Here, look. See? Here. Oh, Candace, I'm so sorry. So many pets have come and gone in this stream in the last little while. It's true. Come on, baby. You could do it. Make up your mind. You could do it. I believe in you. I don't know what that's about. She's being fake shy. This cat is like literally a suck now. Come on, baby. Come on. All right. Yeah, here you go. Here's my baby. Oh my god, I've lost all 3 of my cats, got 3 new ones, and my heart had one of those 3. And my heart one was one of those 3 that passed just days after Rohan. Yup. Yeah, it did not. There you are. Come here. Come on. Pika. Whoa. Look, you want more treats? Nope, that's my cake. You can't have that. You can have treats. Not my cake. Don't touch my cake. Nope, don't touch my cake. You have cat treats. Here. You want one? There's my baby. Here. There's my sweet girl. Okay, you ready to show your trick? You want to see her trick? Pika. Up. Look, right here. It's over here. It's in my hand. Up. She's like, I can't. I'm confused. I'm confused. Here. Hey. That's my cake. You can't have my cake. You want that? Up. It's my baby. See, no claws? No claws. She does that with no claws. You ready? Ready? Look. Up. 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 He's my baby. What do you think? Is this a skinnier cat? Is she skinny? What a skinny girl. Okay, ready? You go, look, here it is. Up. Up. No, come on. Up. There's a good girl. Do you see that? She does it without it. Watch. Up. She's so cool. You're so good. Ready? Peekaboo. Up. Nope. Up. Hey, up. 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 Pika, like this. Look, you know how to do it. Up. There you go. Good girl. There's my sweet. No claws. She's holding me with just her paws. Just the paw pads. She's such a sweet baby girl. You're my baby. You can have a big one because you're nice. Here. And Toby, since you've been so patient, here you go. That's a big one for you. Don't forget to eat your breakfast though, baby. How pretty she is. She's literally like the best. I thought that CJ was my special cat. CJ was Alex's special cat. And now I know that because this is my special cat right here. Yeah, you are. You are my special girl. You are just a sweet princess. And everything about you is the best. She's so good. I love her so much. And she does never claw me. Look at my hands. No claw marks. With CJ and Rohan. So many claw marks, huh? Can I give you a kiss? Well, hello, I'm over here. Hey. Hey. Mwah. Thank you. Okay, anyway. So Peekaboo is now a social. She's not social at all with other people, but with me and Alex, she's so social, and she fights with Toby. They play. Toby's not playing. She's playing. They play. She is so calmed down. Unfortunately, Rohan and her were not good for each other. And as much as I didn't want to admit that, now that Rohan is no longer with us, Peekaboo's personality has got... That's my cake! Her personality has come out so much more. I have to eat my cake before she does. Will it look good? Peekaboo. Up. No, up. I know it's so high value. Look. Look at this. Up. She does it for her breakfast every morning. Nope. Up. You could do it. Up. Is it high value enough? No. Up. Up. You could do it. Stand up tall. You do. Like this. There's my girl. Yeah. It's on my finger. Here, you gotta lick it off. Good girl. I'm obsessed. Oh my god, you've missed so much, Scrappy. I have a niece now too. He's amazing, obviously. My nephew is amazing. He's so smart. He's going to be going to school next year. And I love him. And now I have a niece, and I'm obsessed with her because she's little and cute. Oh God, I love Peekaboo so much. Is she not the best? Anyway, she has come out of her shell so much. Oh, really? That's awesome. Same sister or the other one? Same sister. She's now got 2 babies, Elizabeth and Alistair. And they are both very, very cute. She probably looked at the button, Toby. Your treats are all up here with me. You're not guarding anything. That's the noise Toby makes when he's fighting. Good job, Peekaboo. Did you smack him? She never hits him. She never hurts him, I mean. She never uses her claws on him either. He's very particular about who gets to go near his food. And Peekaboo is not allowed. Alright. Pika, you can still come up here. You're safe up here. Toby won't get mad at you up here. Hey, baby. She's like, I don't know, that dog seems kind of pissed. How's Alex doing? He's doing great. I mean, as great as he can be because his work is, like, annoying right now, but he's doing good. I think everything is okay right now. I don't think there's anything happening. Oh, you missed a big milestone, Scrappy. I just passed 100,000 subscribers on the channel, and I just applied to have my channel verified, so I may have a check mark in the next couple of weeks, like a real live YouTuber does. And I also am going to be getting a silver play button and becoming a more legitimate YouTube channel. And that's exciting, I think. Hey, Alex. I thought he was upstairs. Guess not. Who am I hearing in the kitchen? Oh, the window's open. I'm hearing outside noises. That's what's up. Congratulations! Thank you. Thank you. It took years, but now we're here, and it's official, and it's very exciting. Hush, you've always been legit. That's what Alex says. That's what Candace says. But now I'm actually legit because if you didn't know my channel and you came across my channel, you would see a check mark. Not yet, but hopefully soon. You would see a check mark. And then in addition to the check mark, you would also see hold on. Do I need any more decreases? Let me just think. Sorry, I have to think, and I can't talk and think apparently at the same time. Honestly, that's probably enough decreases for the back. Hey, you helped a lot of us have community during the lockdown days. Thanks, I appreciate that you say that. However, having the check mark and having 100,000 both look like good on paper. So now, when I say to people out in public, which, let's be honest, it doesn't really happen, but if I was, let's say I'm at a party, also doesn't happen. Let's say I'm going to a wedding, because that's happening this summer. Someone says, what do you do for work? I can now say, I have a YouTube channel. And then they'll go, oh, how many subscribers do you have? And now I can say I have 100,000, which feels like a legitimate job, as opposed to, oh, I have 50,000. Remember when I had, like, in the 20,000s and that kid, the neighborhood kid, was like, wait, you're a real live YouTuber? And I was like, yeah. And then he said, how many subscribers do you have? And I was like, I don't know, 56,000 or whatever it was by then. And he was like, oh, so not even 100,000 yet? That was a child who said that. So now that child would think that I have a real live YouTube channel. I have now become a real live YouTuber to that 11-year-old that used to live as next door neighbors to us. So that's how you know you're real. Alex has been saying the same thing. You've been legit. You've been a real YouTuber. You've been doing this for years. Nope. now it's official. Now I don't have to be embarrassed about it anymore. It's hot. I'm hot. Our window is open. The heat is off, and it is 78 degrees in here. Don't mind if I do. Scrappy. I remember that. Yeah, well, how about that, little kid? That child is now like 15, and now I'm a real life YouTuber. Subscribe! Like the video! Join the channel if you've not subscribed yet. Subscribe! If you have subscribed, click the like and leave a comment and social. Thank you for being here today. Was that a tail? Oh, you're still here. Hi, honey. My sweet girl. Anyway, yeah, big milestone has now been achieved, and I am proud. I want to be proud. I really do. I'm working on being proud. I'm no longer embarrassed. How about that? I'm not embarrassed about this being my job. It's not it's embarrassing to explain. You know what I mean? Explaining it is what's embarrassing. Okay, almost there. I'm at the last stitches, so slip over, knit the last stitch, slip over. Okay, I think that's it for my decreases, and now I'm going to be just going back and forth on that side. I think that's like 4 rows with a decrease, I think. That should do it. If this is my middle, right here, then, yeah. That goes over like a full 1.5 inches. That should be fine. Definitely be proud. Thanks. It's hard though. It's hard because it doesn't feel real. Not it doesn't feel real like, oh, it doesn't feel real. Like it doesn't feel like a real job. Not like it doesn't feel real in a romantic way. It's also hard because like my job is me alone on a computer. So the number went from 9999999 to 1000000, but my daily work changed 0, like didn't change at all. So it's hard to like experience the change because my job is not a in public job, even though I am public due to science as a result of, bless you, science. This vest is gonna be lit. Thanks for the wool, Candace. It's awesome. It's so soft, even though it's wool. So, I'm not looking for any more pets on account of the fact that our home is too small to have any more pets, but I am open. My heart is open. So if a Chihuahua stumbles into my life like Toby did, like I have really good luck finding animals that need homes, that have people who are looking for individuals, not looking just to get rid of the animal. You know what I mean? So like with Toby, I didn't pay anything for Toby. With Rohan, I didn't pay anything for Rohan. And with the birds, I didn't pay anything for the birds. I like that. I like finding them. Like, I like discovering animals where the parents love them deeply and don't want to have to rehome them, but have to. What's that about? It's like I used to want to have just all of the damaged ones, and now it's like I want the ones that like need love. And anyway, I've had good luck finding animals that are perfect for our family that need homes. So that happened with Toby, and Toby's mom still checks in. His mom got sick and was in and out of the hospital and felt it wasn't fair to Toby to be able to keep him at home all day while she was getting chemo. And so I was like, that's heartbreaking. I cried. She cried. I was like, that's heartbreaking. I am so sorry that you have to give up your dog that you love, that she loved. She sent us home with a dog bed, food bowls, water bowls, seasonal leashes and seasonal outfits. So this dog was like dressed in the winter, multiple bags of his favorite food and multiple bags of treats. Like, she loved the dog. She obviously loved the dog. And he was in perfect condition. He's already had 2 dental cleanings. Like, all of the things about him show how much she cared for him and that it was just the time commitment. It's not that she had trouble caring for him. He was so well cared for. He's a perfect weight. His coat is perfectly healthy. He has had 2 dental cleanings. He only has 8 teeth left. So he might need 1 more dental before he is like unable to go under anymore. But even if he has 1 more dental, there's 8 teeth left. There's not a lot. There's no plaque. And this dog has no fear of loud noises at all. So like he obviously, he's never been hit. He's obviously like never been yelled at. He's never been, this is like the opposite of an abused dog in every way. Like when I'm vacuuming, if I knock over a plant and it falls and hits his bed and rolls off and he's sleeping, he'll open his eyes and then close them again. He doesn't, like, Thunder would get shaking. Thunder would shake when I pulled the vacuum out. The anticipation of vacuuming would make Thunder scared. So I love that about Toby, but it was obvious, it was very obvious that he was so well loved. And so I feel, I don't know, I love him deeply, and I feel good that he is getting love here, but I also feel good because I know that his mom loved him so much. I feel good that she can check in on him, because can you imagine having to rehome your dog because of health reasons, and then you didn't even want to, but you have to, because it's not because you have to, but because you feel it's not fair to the dog. Like, ugh, heartbreaking. So yeah, I just brought a dog home and it all worked out. And Peekaboo likes him and has no fear of him, which is awesome, because she hated Rohan and was absolutely terrified of him. And she has no fear of Toby. Do you want to meet Toby, by the way? Where are you? Oh, you're just sitting staring at me. Look. You're just sitting right there. Just staring at me. Bug. Come here, baby. You want to come up? You want a treat? Yeah? Come here. Let me turn you sideways. It's the pickup position. So here's Mr. Toblerone. He is our Swedish Chihuahua. We call him that. Oh, look at the muscle that's come to you, huh? You were a little skinny when you got here, maybe. Maybe you were a little skinny. I've definitely bulked him up. I've been feeding him more than he needs, so he felt skinny. I don't think he was actually skinny. Hi. But he felt skinny because Thunder was fat. He's 4.5 pounds. This is a 4.5 pound Chihuahua. Okay. Also, his legs are so freakishly long when compared to Thunder's. Like, he can't do what Thunder used to do. I used to hold Thunder like this, and Thunder's feet would fold in, and I could just hold him and Thunder would, like, sit comfortably like this. But this dog's legs are so long. You're so long-legged. You are so long-legged. And you only have a couple teeth. Look at them. Look at those fangs. He's got good fangs like a vampire. Hey? You want a treat? I could give you one. I could give you one treat if you want. I could give you one if you would like one treat. Here you go. There you go, good boy. Nom, nom, nom. I love the way he eats things. Because he doesn't have any teeth, so it's... Look at those. Look at this guy. Like he's gumming it. There you go. You got it. Here's a good boy. Anyway, he's a very sweet little man. Yeah, you are. You're a sweet boy. You're a good boy, and you know lots of tricks. He learned tricks real quick. You smart boy. You want to show everybody how pretty you are when you stand with your very long legs. Can you sit? Sit. Oh, what a good dog. Can you shake? Oh, he's a good boy. Thank you. How about a high five? Up here. The high fives go up here. High five. Great. When he doesn't want to do something, he just opens his eyes wider and stops reacting. So if I go like, Toby, Tobe, hey. Can we do a shake again? Down here? Doesn't want to do it, so he's turned his head away. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Okay, give you kisses instead. Mwah. Yeah, that's right, Beelzebub. Kiss. Good boy. Anyway, he's the smartest guy. And he has heart-shaped spots. Do you want to see his heart-shaped spots? So you can see this one's kind of heart-shaped, but look at the one on the other side. Come here. We'll give you a little turn around. Look at this one. Hold on. Where is it? How is it? Oh, there's white in it now. This wasn't white before. This was all beige before. Are you already getting old? What's that about? You're not supposed to get old. You're just my baby forever. It's like, I'll just sit right here. This is good. This is where I will sit now. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Ah. An angel. An angel. What an angel you are. God. I wish I could just thank her every day. I love him so much. He's so cute. And he's good. He's a good boy. He's got this anxiety, though, where if he thinks he's in trouble, he stops moving and can't respond to any commands. So if he thinks, not if he's in trouble, because he's never been in trouble, but if he thinks, for whatever reason, that what he's doing is what he's not allowed, then if I say, come here, he stops moving and can't move. And then if I go like, Toby, come here, he'll turn his head and just like go numb. I'm like, bro, you're not in trouble. You've never been in trouble. You're a Chihuahua. You literally are allowed to poo in my house. Do you understand? He doesn't. He's really good. He goes outside. But like if he does, he's not in trouble. He never gets in trouble. Do ya? No trouble for you. You can't see his tail, but it is wagging because he's a happy guy. Are you a happy guy? Are you a happy guy? Can I kiss? Can I kiss? I love you too. Okay, I'm gonna put you down now, okay? Yeah, you sweet boy. You sweet dog. Come here. In. There you go. See? Oh yes, very comfortable. He's very not holdable the way Thunder was, because his legs are so long and bony that he can't like get comfy in someone's arms. The only way he can get comfy, his mom showed me, is like this. This is the only way he'll get comfortable while being held. Anyway. I'm obsessed. He's adorable. He's a good boy. He's such a good dog. And he is so small. Smaller than Thunder. And yet he feels larger. What a schmoozer. Yeah, he is. He's a big baby boy. He has a hard life, can't you tell? See? Not one anxiety. This dog has not one, well, except for the anxiety around if he thinks he's in trouble. Look at this. I'm gonna try and turn and see if he'll keep his head lying down. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, baby. Okay? You can sit in your doggy bed. Does that sound good? Yeah? Oh, thanks, honey. Okay, here. Oh, there you go. You eat your breakfast or sleep, whatever you want. Anyway, he's not a baby, which is good. I didn't want a puppy ever. I never want puppies. That's not my intention to ever have. Ooh. Dog hair and cat hair now all over me, as is my right. Ugh, that is how Charger, my cat, bless you, insists I hold him. Really? So Toby is 7, Well, no, he's turning 8 in June, I think. Oh, maybe not in June. Maybe he turned 8 in September. I have to check his paperwork again. But he's 8, and Peekaboo is 8, and the birds are 8. Well, Peekaboo is 9. Peekaboo is 9, the birds are 8, and Toby is 8. Oh, and Rohan was 8. Oh my god. The animal hair. It's too much. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he's amazing. And him and Peekaboo both sleep up against my body every night. Peekaboo sleeps on top of the covers in my arms, and Toby sleeps underneath the covers at my tummy. And I love it so much. It's the way I think sleeping should be. With animals. You should sleep, and there should be animals in your bed. I don't know how many you need to have in your bed for it to be a good sleep, but for me, I prefer at least 2 additional animals. 3 if you include Alex. Right, especially if you have lotion or oils on, it sticks forever. And can you tell that I have lotion and oils on? I have sunscreen. And it's making me so glowy, but it's also making the animal hair stick to me. Anyway, Toby needs a brother or a sister. He wants to play and he wants to fight, and he plays so rough with his toys. He wants somebody to like roll around, growl, and like fight with. But every time that I think about it, I'm like, oh, it could be an animal that's whatever. It could be anything. Nope, it kind of has to be a tiny chihuahua because he's 4.5 pounds. He's so little, like a 10-pound dog. If it ran over him in a play fight, could hurt him. Like, it needs to be an equally small dog so that they don't hurt each other. I don't know. It's not something I'm actively looking for, but I am always passively there. Weird. Why does it say I'm not subbed, yet here I am? That's weird. It says you're not subbed, and also, how can you be not subbed and also a moderator? That seems weird. Toby. Don't you chase that girl. You leave her alone. She's allowed to be here too. He loves telling Peekaboo off. And Peekaboo doesn't hit him with claws ever. She's never hurt him, ever. And he mauls her. Like, he goes up to her and he mauls her face. He only has 8 teeth. It never hurts her. And he's not, I don't think he's trying to hurt her because he does still have teeth. He could bite. But anyway, he mauls her face, and she just goes like this. As he's mauling her face. And I only passively share ones up for adoption. Thank you, Candace. Yeah, just continue passively sharing them. But he wants to play fight, and Peekaboo won't because she's a cat. So all she does is eventually get annoyed and then go and smack him 15 times. Without claws, so it doesn't work. Like, it doesn't deter Toby at all. He's so fucking cute. I don't know how to say it except that. Mine is 2 cats. Good. It's so hot in here. I'm wearing long canvas pants. That's probably why. Anyway, there's always dogs available to be rehomed, but have you been doing any dyeing? I did some onion skins a little while ago. I don't see them, but yes, I have done some dyeing. I did onion skins, and I have a literal shit ton of avocado seeds and skins to do. I haven't done it yet, though. I don't have any more white yarn. So it requires another purchase, and I'm not wanting to do that until I work through some of the yarn I have on stash. I'm literally gonna melt. It's so hot in here now. It's 80. It's 80 degrees. When do you turn the air conditioning on? You can't, because it's going down to 0 tonight. And Alex is making room for his mom and sister to stay. Our apartment is so small. And we have to set up a queen-size bed. And Alex's office has too many furniture items, so he has to take the furniture items.
Dog.
What?
Big ass dog.
What big-ass dog? Oh, The sister. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand. I thought you were just coming with a sentence. I didn't realize you were coming and continuing my sentence. I thought you just came upstairs and said, big ass dog.
Nope.
Let's see. I always think of you when I see someone do natural dyes. Aw, thanks. That's a nice thing. I like that being something that makes you think of me. Not sure when you got them, like a whole grocery bag full. Yeah, I'm not sure how I collected all of those. Oh wait, I didn't collect all of them. Candace did. She collected them and stored them in her freezer. Honestly, Candace, was there even any room for food in your freezer? Because there's not a lot of room for food in mine now. Oh, the amount of yarn I have is a bit overwhelming. I hadn't been able to crochet due to my arm, but now that I went through PT for that, I can finally do it for short periods. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. I'm glad you can do it again, but it sucks to have like short limits on it. Well, I don't have a big yarn stash, but I don't have any place to keep extra yarn, so I have to go through my yarn stash before buying new yarn. It's just a rule now. I've made it a rule. Excuse me. This is actually moving along quite well. We might get the whole back done today. Oh, never mind, it's 11:40. Where did the time go? Happy Easter, by the way, to those of you who celebrate. And if you don't celebrate, happy chocolate will be on sale on Monday day. Slip the first stitch, knit across. What is it, Beelzebub? Flip-flapping your wings? Oh, I have so much to do. I thought that if I spread out the jobs, it would be easier, and then instead I just procrastinated. So now I have sweep the whole house or vacuum, but I'll be doing sweeping because our vacuum is not effective that way. Happy Easter, Michelle, that's cute. You know what? That's so funny, Michelle. You always say good morning, everybody. You should have said good morning, everybody. Happy Easter. That would have been a very clever little thing. Anyway, I have a bunch of jobs to do. I have to go clean the whole house, basically, mop all the floors. I have to wash the bedding. I didn't do that yesterday. I just didn't. I should have. But I have to wash all the bedding so that there's bedding for his family. We don't have clean bedding right now for them. Anyway, I have to wash the bedding. I have to make sure that they have like towel, hair towel, washcloth. I have to make ice. I have to make pasta salad. I have to take the salmon out of the freezer for dinner. And I have to clean the whole bird cage and the floor underneath the bird cage. I've lost a decent amount of weight because now I can move like a normal person, and I've worked out 3 times a week. Wow, I decided I'll treat myself to knitting and crocheting myself some sweaters. That's nice. I'll probably do them in late summer, early fall. That's awesome. Well, congrats on getting around more, and being able to actually like move around. Working out 3 times a week, that's a whole commitment, and I'm proud of you for doing the commitment. It's not for me. I was too asleep to think that through. That's okay, Michelle. That's what I'm here for. My good instincts and my clever wit. My quips. My clever quips. Alex, can you also open the window in your room? Can you open the window in your room? Thanks. What are you knitting? Bucky and the Falcon. Hey there, Bucky. I am knitting a sweater vest, but I don't have a pattern, so I'm doing it based off of vibes. And currently, this is the back of the sweater vest. This is the front. The front doesn't have anything done to it yet. I'm working the back as a short row. And then I've got my armholes started. Eventually, it will be a somewhat cropped, it's not cropped, but it's not long, a somewhat cropped to partially long sweater vest. And because I was taught this, I think by Rebecca, I'm slipping the first stitch and then doing my knitting across. Not just knitting across, because then I will have nice tight edges, hopefully. We'll see. Looks great. I love it. Thank you. And it is all with this wool that was gifted to me by Candace. And it is 100% wool. It's probably like it's almost like a, what's it called? Soft spun? Is that what it's called? When it's like, it's not like a, use your words, Laura. Think about what the words are. It's not like combed top. It's not like, what's the next step? Fleece, combed top. The rough spun, soft spun, whatever, I forget what it's called. That yarn. It's big, fat, thick yarn that you could pull apart because it's not twisted well. I did a massive declutter of my clothes last weekend. Nothing fits. Everything's huge, so I'm going to unravel the sweaters and use that yarn. Oh, smart. I have donated a bunch of my old clothes, which is good, but I still have just too many things. I don't wear everything, and then I want to get rid of it, and Alex is like, you might wear it again. I'm currently knitting the Ophelia blouse. What does the Ophelia blouse look like? Does it have flowy sleeves? Bell sleeves, perhaps? I feel like it should have bell sleeves. I'm thinking of Ophelia drowning in the river, holding flowers. I feel like it would be all like whishy-washy. I have 5 large bags of clothes to donate. That's awesome. I need to go through my clothes and just be ruthless, but it's hard. All my sweaters are now vacuum packed with mothballs in the vacuum seal bags, and the ones that I wear are out in rotation. And my new plan is just to take 5 sweaters out every season and have all the rest of them, because I have like 35 sweaters now. It's a bit excessive. Candace, roving. Yes, thank you, roving. It's almost like roving. It's like barely even spun. If you pull on it hard, it'll just like stretch apart. But as knitted garment, very, very good, very strong. Anyway, I have to be ruthless, but not with my sweaters. I've knitted and crocheted like 35 sweaters. That is maybe a bit much. But I can't stop because it's so fun to make them, and I usually am using wool, and nobody in my friends or family would want a wool sweater because they are very warm and not everybody likes to wear wool. Such is the way. I don't know how long this needs to be, at least long enough. I'm knitting it with short sleeved from Starcrossed Knits. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know who Ophelia Talks is, Candace. Nah, not too much. I mean, it's too much, but, you know, like, they're all handmade. What am I gonna do? Donate my handmade knits? Definitely not. Throw them out? Definitely not. Like Alex's sweater, I've now mended it multiple times, and he still wants to wear that one. So what I have to do is seasonally change it out and give him a new one, because he just wears one sweater until I give him a new one. He's getting rid of the furniture in his room so that there's room for his mom and sister and dog to sleep. What number of sweaters is too high a number? That's the question. You know what I love about wool? Once in a while you'll see a little like fleck of plant, like a grass seed, or let me see if I can find, I just saw one, or like a piece of hay in the wool. Here, look. You see right, hold on, right here. There's just like a little bit of plant that ends up in the wool and stays there. 100. And so you're good. So you're saying I'm actually short a few sweaters if I only have 35 and 100 is my max. I think you're right. I should probably make more. Anyway, I love that about wool. When there's just like a little piece of a plant. Just to remind you that it's an animal that it came from. I like it. What is it, Beelzebub? What do you need, honey? I've been moving the birds' cage, not their cage, their jungle gym into the kitchen in front of the window so that they can just enjoy the sun. And they love it. And they scream at the other birds. Also, the birds do this thing. You would have missed this. They've learned when Toby needs to go pee. So they tell me by going outside. No, they say out, out. And then I say, does Toby need to go out? And then Toby gets up, wagging his tail. And I'm like, oh, okay, you literally did need to go outside. Very good. So the birds have trained me. I haven't even been able to garden since 2023. How's gardening going? Oh, you missed the beginning of the stream today. I went through all of the way that my garden looks currently, and I also talked about the fact that I have about 400 seedlings now. I have 18 flats of seedlings, and I may have started too early this year, and that's gonna be somebody else's problem, not mine. I love having too many plants. It is a little bit overwhelming now because there are grow lights on both floors, and it just is like a little mini grow op in my home, but they're all high efficiency LED, so at least they're not making it hotter, and it's worth it because I have so many plants. I have like 26 Snapdragon seedlings. I have like 40 marigold seedlings, a whole bunch of zinnias, a whole bunch of cosmos, a whole bunch of everything. It's gonna be bigger and better than ever, or it's gonna be equally big and equally good as ever. There's gonna be a lot of plants. 9 different varieties of marigolds this year, which is so cool because I love marigolds. And my dahlias are doing amazing. I'm just waiting for my sweet peas to come up in the garden. That's what I'm excited about. I thought the bird just said out. But I don't see Toby. Oh, he's watching Alex. Never mind. Every time I transplant my seedlings, I lose most. That sucks. Are you touching the stem? Because never touch the stem. Only touch the leaves. Leaves can handle getting damaged. The stem cannot. Think of it like the stem is literally the spinal cord exposed with no bones around it. And the leaves are just arms. Arms can get ripped off with no death. You can't F around with a spinal cord though, you know? So my recommendation is when you're transplanting, flip your container over. Like if you've got a bunch of seedlings in one container, put your hand against it, flip the container over, pick up the soil block and put it on the table, and then you can kind of like tease them apart. Don't touch the roots, don't touch the stem. Grab by the little leaves, put the seedling in by the leaf, and then pack it around. Hold on. Oh shit, I just realized how you like in the United States crazy political situation. This is how I'm liking it. Are you ready? Nope, not that side. This side. This is how I feel about it. Thank you. We had a different president the last time I was here. Oh my effing God. That's how I feel about it. I feel about it the way that I hope most people feel about it. Oh, okay, I'll try that. I find that anytime I touch the stem or the roots when I'm transplanting, the chance of losing that seedling goes up by 10. Hell yeah, dude. Yup. They ain't good. It's not. Oh, you're in California too. I hate that. That's like they were there doing stuff for a bit. Are they still there doing stuff? I've seen pictures of them in the airports being not helpful. There. Love the overalls. Thank you so much. I also love them. We did these together. The embroidery part, anyway. Yeah, it's not a good time. The world that we're in right now is not the way that I hoped it would be. But, excuse my language, but fuck Donald Trump. Fuck the Republican Party. Fuck ICE. Oh, and fuck MAGA. The cult of MAGA. There. Hopefully none of those things get me flagged. They were here in my city. Great. We love that. Click the like button if you also think that ice should melt.
Might get timed out on Twitch.
Yeah?
Or whatever's closed, yeah. It's political and sensitive.
Oh.
So.
Let's see.
Or Facebook maybe? Who knows?
Let's see. I'm still live on Facebook and I'm still...
Not right now.
Oh.
They process your video.
Oh. Well. Hopefully not. I think you can say... I think you can say that.
I don't know.
You know what, though? If you can't, then I don't even want to be there. That was a joke, also. Ooh, the F-bombs. Yeah, the F-bombs, they be getting ya sometimes. Hopefully 3 F-bombs in close succession is not a problem. I'll let you know. Oopsie, sorry. No, it's okay. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I didn't call for their death. I just said F them. I could have said death.
No, there's just, I'll tell you later.
You can tell me now.
There are people in bots whose whole thing to do is to look for people like you.
Uh-huh.
And report you.
Oh.
That's all they do.
Okay, well, if I get reported, I will deal with it. Can't undo what I said, and I don't want to. But I'll try not to say it as much out loud. Fluff them. There you go. Exactly. Alex is the one who's aware of the safeties and the keeping it clean. Keep the conversation clean, people.
It is just an opinion, not a lawyer.
Well, yeah, it's just an opinion, man. Although, I think it's a widely held opinion. Oh yeah, it's wild out there on the social medias. It is a little wild out there. In more ways than one. Anyway, thank God I'm in Canada. Even though next door... It's like saying, thank God I'm in Canada is like being like, your neighbor's house is on fire and saying, thank God my house isn't on fire. Yeah, but like all it's gonna take is the fire just reaching a little bit and then your house is on fire. So, you know, thank God my house isn't on fire.
It's like those fires in California
Yeah.
where people had fire across the street, but you're okay.
Yeah, it's literally like that. Watching the fires burn the entire neighborhood across from us and going,
Hopefully that's
we
good.
have a sprinkler on. Is that helping? Let's see. Maybe it wasn't a Mormon. Maybe it was an undercover agent. That'd be silly. You're silly. I support your freedom of speech. Thank you. I also support freedom of speech. I don't think I have freedom of speech in Canada. I don't think that's one of our legal things. Not like in the US. I think we just
We have to use our common sense.
yeah, ours is with common sense.
They won't use that word, folks.
Let's see.
It's just common sense, you know?
Does Canada have freedom of speech? Canada has freedom of speech protected as freedom of thought, belief, opinion, and expression under the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. However, this right is not absolute. It is subject to reasonable limits prescribed by law, such as restrictions on hate speech, defamation, and obscenities. Such limits can be justified. Limitations. Propaganda. Promoting hatred against identifiable groups.
It's propaganda.
You mean like the group that follows that one guy that I said F? Legal differences from the U.S. Unlike the U.S. First Amendment, Canadian law places a higher emphasis on balancing free expression against equality and social harmony, leading to more restrictions on speech deemed hurtful.
Henceforth, not the same.
We are losing ours in the U.S. and people voted for it. I don't know. I'm in a country where I don't feel like my speech is affected by any free speech rules, but I'm also not saying hate speech. Like I'm not someone who uses the N slur or the F slur or like I don't, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm not going to get into that situation.
And I have no opinions because I can't have any.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to have any opinions. He's a government employee. Instead of MAGA, calling them maggots. Or calling, the red hats, like the red coats.
Yeah.
That's funny. We're trying to remove ours. Well, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. You guys probably need your free speech. Although, like, honestly, there's a few of your amendments that could be amended, if you know what I'm saying. There's the Second Amendment. We could just amend it again, since it is an amendment to the original Constitution. We could just, and by we, I mean you guys, you could just amend it again. You could take that
Just
Constitution
pockets.
and just amend.
The other guy.
You need what?
Deeper pockets than the other guy.
Yeah, deeper pockets than the other guy. Hey, that's an opinion. Stop giving opinions.
That is
You're a government employee. Stop
I
it.
don't have any knowledge or any.
I'm colorblind.
I
I didn't
know
see
anything
anything. I'm blind in my left eye. I didn't hear anything.
I'm not even here, you know, actually.
Totally. You're not even here. Are you even real?
No.
Anyway, if you are part of any of those groups, seek help. Talk to your kids and ask them why they don't talk to you anymore.
If you want.
Ask your kids why they won't let you see your grandkids.
Because they're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that they're trying to make it hard for us to vote is insane. I don't like any of that for you guys. I remember when people came in here the first time and they went, "Oh, so what, you just say orange man bad?" And I was like, "But yes." Like, okay, I get what you're saying, like, "Oh, you're just making it about one person." And I'm like, "No, but also orange man bad." Like, both are true. Like, it's not all about orange man bad, but that is also true. What do you mean? People being like, "I think he's doing the best things for our country." When? Where? What do you mean? The Strait of Hormuz is still closed. Gas is so expensive. We went on the weekend and bought gas, and it was $1.60 a liter. Which, I don't know what that is for you guys. Let me see how much that is a gallon. Because you guys pay per gallon, right? If gas is $1.60 per liter, how much is it per gallon? $7.27. That's... I didn't know a gallon was that many liters. I have not been diluting my fertilizer enough. That's where my brain immediately goes. Wait, if 1 gallon... If 160 per liter is 727 per gallon, that means I should have been diluting it at least twice as much for my plants, my fertilizer. Ours is $6.15 a gallon. Okay, what's $6.15? Let me see. If gas is $6.15 a gallon, how much is it per liter? $1.62 a liter. So it's still bad. That's very expensive. It's $4 in Maryland. That seems better. What's $4 to 1 gallon? Okay. If 1 gallon of gas is $4, how much is 1 liter of gas? But you're also talking American. So, $1.06 American per liter. What is the conversion of $1.06 American to Canadian? So $1.47, so it's still not cheap. Okay. Let's see. And they're going to dilute our gas. Great. Isn't that super? A liter is like a quart, 4 quarts to a gallon. I'm not a doctor or a mathematician, so I don't know any of these informations that you want. They're not mine. I don't understand. However, from this math we've done, I need to dilute my plant fertilizer more. And I know, like, Alex and I, it's not like we don't drive if gas is more expensive. It's like, this sucks. This week, gas is more expensive. We're filling up the car and it costs more. But like, if we were in a tighter financial situation, like when we were in university, the price of gas would mean that we're not driving places. Like, the price of gas would make us say, we can't drive all the way to Ottawa. It's going to add $200 to our trip. So now it just makes us annoyed. But when we were younger, it was cost prohibitive when things like that would happen. So I don't love that. I don't love it. And it's not going to go down in price, because why would it? Even if everything went back to normal, why would they put the gas prices down? Everybody's gotten used to it being more expensive. Even if they put the gas prices back down, it's not going to be back to what it was before. It's going to be higher because everyone's gotten used to it. Not sure how that will work here in California, because we have huge restrictions on gas. Well, that's why Alex only fills up the car at...
Sorry?
Where do you fill up the car? Costco and...
Shell.
Shell, okay. Apparently Costco and Shell have the best gas.
No. I fill up at Costco and Shell because of a certain reason. Costco has the best prices, though.
Costco has the best prices, but Costco and
We
Shell...
fill up there because of the additives that they add in fuel for our car.
They put the right additives into the fuel for our car. So, that's that for that. Gosh, the world is quite on fire, though, isn't it? First, the Strait of Gibraltar. Now the Strait of Hormuz. How many more straits will be affected? The straits...
One cool thing about it is we're learning about all
the geographical stuff around it.
That we've never heard about.
You're like,
affects us.
You're like, oh, Iran is super mountainous? That's so interesting. I didn't realize. I didn't realize Iran was surrounded by mountains. I didn't realize it's the stupidest place to invade.
Mm-hmm. Same with Afghanistan.
Oh, the Strait of Hormuz is absolutely a perfect tactical location to set off projectile force weapons. How interesting. So, yeah, we are learning. We're learning more about the area, learning more about the people, learning more about how long the people have been...
The canal that was blocked the other year.
The Strait of Gibraltar. Yeah, it made us look at it and go,
Never heard
it's
of these
so
places.
narrow.
And I've always look at the map like, oh yeah, those places exist.
Yeah.
I never.
And when you look at it on a map, you don't realize the size, and the fact that a tanker ship has like 1 meter of space on either side of it to go through.
Also, tankers spend like redonkulous of money on insurance.
Yeah.
And it's usually insurance that closes the strait, not the military. They want to insure the ships.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, this time it was the military, and everybody being like, oh, this will be over soon. I'm like, the previous generation of men was wiped out by the U.S. I think this generation of men was raised believing that their grandfathers and fathers were killed by the U.S. I don't think that they're going to back down real quick. Even if they are out of luck, I think they're going to go right to the end. And I hope for your sake, conscription does not come back into play. The orange dude and his drunk Pete Keg's breath. That's funny. Oh, I love all the names that people give them. They're all good. I love all of the ways that people's last names are getting just turned into things. Makes me laugh every time. Keg's Breath? I've heard Whiskey Pete, but Keg's Breath is very funny. I have not heard Keg's Breath. Anyway, for those of you who have to live in the what's North Korea called? The People's Republic of North Korea?
I don't know, probably. I don't know.
That you have to live in the People's Republic of the United States of America. It's a bummer. It's not a bummer. It's a beautiful piece of land with lovely people. It's just being maintained by a group of people who are not lovely at all. And I don't like that. Every time you drink water, bro, just don't breathe. Just drink the water. Anyway, it's all stupid. It's all stupid, and it's all sad, and it all feels like the end of the world all the time. Ever since COVID, it has been the end of the world. I think the world ended with COVID, and we are just dealing with the aftermath of the world ending. I think the world already ended. I think the world already ended, and we're just living in the aftermath. You know, like when they're like, oh, back to the Mormons, everyone's going to disappear. All the good people did. They disappeared. We are what's left. You know, like it's like everyone whose soul is pure will their clothes will be left behind. What is that called? The rapture? The rapture already happened. The fact that there's 7 billion people left tells you how we were doing. I just say I'm Californian, that's it. No other citizenship. Mm-hmm. California. That's all. The sinners. We are the sinners. We are what's left. That's what I should say to that guy. Oh, the rapture already happened, bro. And he'll be like, what do you mean? The rapture is coming at Judgment Day. And I'm like, that happened. What I'm saying is that happened. I have like 7 different friends who left. Like, it happened. You must have been left behind. Really? None of your family got raptured? That's embarrassing. Like, just... That's what I would like to do if I see that guy again. I won't, because I'm not going to engage with him, but that's what I would do. In my heart, you know? Anyway. The rapture. How long do I need to go before I start working the neck? Probably a bit more. Oh my god, it's already noon. You guys didn't tell me. Let me finish my row, and then we can wrap it up for the day. I'll show you how far I got. I'm a sorry sucker. Remember the rapture back in the summer? There were nutters on TikTok legit preparing. The funny thing to me is that the people who were legit preparing, they weren't giving away their worldly possessions. They were preparing like stockpiles and packing their Bibles and stuff, and I'm like, if you really, 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 actually, really, truly believed the rapture was coming, you'd be giving all your shit away to sinners. You would be going to the places that you know sinners are, and you would be giving them all of your worldly possessions because they will need it more than you. You're not going to be here. That's what I think. So when people are like, I'm preparing for the rapture, I'm like, unless you're giving away all your worldly possessions, you're exactly who I thought you were. Because you don't need your worldly possessions in the heavens. Nor will you need them in outer darkness. Which is such a sick name for the whatever they call their version of whatever that is. Hell. It's not hell, but... Okay, here's how far we got on the back sleeve. Or on the back body piece, rather. This is the sleeve hole now. On both sides. Here's the back. It's getting pretty long. You can see the spaces between the lines is larger now because we're going back and forth rather than all the way around. So the color change is changing, but that's okay. It's still cute. Toodles! Till next week. Have any of you seen Project Hail Mary? I haven't seen it yet. Is it worth watching? Anywho, friends, thank you for being here today. appreciate you guys. I hope you had a good time. If you did, click the thumbs up button. If you didn't, click the thumbs down button. Either way, subscribe and come back on Monday because I get here to live stream hanging out with you guys Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. And sometimes when I'm a really, really good YouTuber who gets her job done, I have tutorials coming out on Tuesdays. So that's all. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. I will be here on Monday. Okay, I'll be here on Monday. Okay, bye. See you on Monday. Bye.